Hello. Sorry, I forgot I had. I forgot I had the Joe stars on him. Let me My bad. Hi everyone. Hi. Ow. Sorry, I was waving and I just hit my knuckles really hard. When is it gonna start? Word timing? What can I say? I'm in your walls. No, yeah, sorry for being on the starting screen for a little bit longer than usual. I know I'm usually on there for like a minute or 2 or 3. I was on there for like 6 minutes. I'm sorry. I was grabbing a snack so that I didn't pass out because I could feel myself getting a bit lightheaded and I didn't want to start streaming and collapse or anything. So hopefully that's not the case. But hello everyone. Hi Taxi, hi Yami, hi Kuro, hi Avocado, hi Fu, hi Sebastian, hi Bison, hi Nimby, hi Rika, hi Jax, hi Alan, hi AJ, hi. But then we also have, oh gosh, make sure I can't hear myself. Hi Kazi, hi Robo, hi Icebox, hi Alex, hi Savior, hi Lenta, hi. Silly. I'm not silly. I'll kiss myself better. Oh, I don't know why I did that. Jojo jump scare, just a tad, just a bit. But no, hi everyone. I hope you all have a wonderful day today. I'm having a pretty good day today. I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a pretty good day. Looking forward to the rest of today as well. I don't know how long exactly I'm gonna go for because there are still things I need to do today. Usually I'd be happy doing that late into the night because, you know, my sleep schedule, who am I kidding? You know, it's not the best. However, for people that don't know, I am doing a collab with some of my past gen mates. Unfortunately, I definitely will not be able to stream it on Twitch. That is just a no-go, unfortunately, because I'll have to stream downstairs for noise reasons, because usually, okay, sorry, just hit my microphone, I'm so sorry. Okay, sorry, I'm using my hands a lot today. Sorry, I'm just realizing how much I use my hands when I speak, even though you can't see it. No, so basically what's happening is tonight I have a Phasmophobia collab. However, it is going to be around 1 AM my time tonight, which means my family is going to be asleep. And since I stream in my room, because that's where my PC is, I won't be able to be in my room because it's right next to where my parents and my sister sleep. So I'll have to use my laptop downstairs, and I can't multi-stream from my laptop. My laptop is not powerful enough to multi-stream. I have tried it, it didn't work. My laptop is powerful enough to stream, and it's powerful enough to stream some games. It can stream web fishing. However, I'm not sure if it can stream Phasmophobia. So what I'm going to do is, once this stream is done, I'm going to run a little bit of a test stream. If it works, then I'll be streaming it over on YouTube. If not, you can check out my friends' POVs, because I think they're streaming it. So yeah. Anyways, hi Necro, hi Arnie, welcome in. You know, you said you didn't know where to start with Warhammer. I posted a video on your Discord, probably good start. Hope you enjoy it. Oh, thank you. I'd love that. No, I'll make sure to check it out. I'm so sorry. I'll make sure to check it out. Thank you for telling me. No, hello. You can't stop me to eat them again. Please don't eat the puzzle pieces. Please. I need them, man. I'll be honest, this stream just kind of appeared on my homepage, but I'm enjoying the vibe so far. BGM is very soothing for 3 AM. Well, I'm glad. Welcome in. Sorry. The Dupe Bringer. What a great name, by the way. But yeah, no, happy 3 AM. Yeah, no, I like the BGM. One day I want to try to get my own commission. Like right now, this is just I believe it's a DOVA-SYNDROME one, because of course it is. But I love it. I really love the way it sounds. So yeah. Join the bee cult. I'm using my hands a lot. So, you know, like to speak, like I'm a very physical speaker. Like I use my body a lot when I speak. If that makes any sense at all. If I ever get upgraded to 3D, then you guys will see. You guys will see. You hit us. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ooh. I'm sorry. Hey Mia, how you doing? Hi, Green Speed Demon. I'm doing pretty damn good. Thanks for asking. How about you? And hi, Lazy Boy as well. Hi, hi. I get made fun of by the wife for how much I use my hands and I move my hands when I talk. Yeah, no, exactly. My family makes fun of me all the time. Like, Mia, put your hands down. Like, I've literally had my parents. I have my parents be like, we need to like fucking like tie your arms down. And the worst thing is I injure myself so often like that. I injure myself so often just from speaking because I'll be flailing my arms around like a fucking mad woman and it ends up hurting myself. I don't know though. Excuse my noobness, but you're talking about gen mates. What org are you from? Oh, no worries. No, you're not noob at all. I was originally part of a small corpo called Nexus. Just, you know, it wasn't the biggest, but we did have quite a few people. I was in the second generation called Nebulink, and yeah, it was a nice little corporation. I enjoyed my time there. However, unfortunately, due to certain happenings, which I'm not entirely sure about, the corporation shut down as of February the 1st, I believe it was officially. So yeah, I've been a free agent for a little while, but still I keep in touch with pretty much all of my gen mates, all of my senpais, my kohais. I adore them. Even though we're not in the corporation together, they still hold a very, very special place in my heart. And just because we're not in that corporation together doesn't mean we can't be friends, you know? So yeah. Hi, how's everyone doing? Hi, Froggy. I'm doing pretty damn good. Thanks for asking. How about you? As a Boricure? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. As a Boricure? I understand speaking with your body. Yeah, no, I'm just a very expressive person. Hey, Mia, sorry for being like, it's okay, Drake. Mia's half Italian, speaks with her body. You get me, you get me. I feel bad, to be honest, trying to distract myself. Oh, no worries. Yeah, feel free to stop by here as long as you want. Also, hi, Seals. Hi, and hi, Squire as well. Good morning, JP. I'm American with German and Norse and native ancestors. Zero Italian. See, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what I am because, as I've mentioned a few times before, I came from a different world. I just say that I live in England now. That's where I got transported to, is I got transported into England. But I don't really know where I originally was from. So, like, I wouldn't be able to tell you what I am. I don't know if I'm a bit Italian. I don't know anything about that. Your guess is simply as good as mine. Oh, it just means Puerto Rican. I see. Sorry. I saw the flag and I was like, I thought that was Puerto Rico. I felt, sorry, I didn't want to say anything because I felt really dumb. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to seem dumb. But yeah. So guess he secured Switch to a Mario Kart. Squy? I heard, I saw this on, like, I saw this on a very reliable news source, so you know it's reliable. The Switch 2s, they're definitely gonna overheat, okay? They're 100% gonna overheat. They're gonna overheat. It's gonna get too hot. You won't be able to keep up with the Switch 2. Like, it will overheat. So what you're gonna have to do is every time you stop playing with the Switch 2 to make sure it doesn't overheat when you're not playing with it, you're gonna have to have it by an open window, okay? You're going to have to place your Switch 2 by an open window. And, like, you know what? You could let me know where it is. Let me know where it is so I can check in on it just in case, you know? Like, I'm just looking out for you, okay? I'm just looking out for you, okay? Can you speak German? A little. I was actually talking about this. I was trying to learn how to speak German. But I struggle with the grammar. I struggle with the pronunciation and the grammar. I really want to learn how to speak German properly. But sorry. I know the tiniest bit of German. The Switch 2 costs 700 Australian dollars. I don't even know how much. I didn't even look into it. I didn't even look into it because there is nothing right now on the Switch 2 that I want. Everything that I want is on the Switch. Is on the Switch. There is nothing that's coming out for the Switch 2 that I want. On the Switch, we're gonna have Tomodachi Life. We're gonna have Monument Valley 3. 3! We're gonna have Rhythm Heaven. We're gonna have the new Dragon Quest remakes. There is nothing that the Switch 2 brings to me. Right now, at least. Miitopia 2? I'm still holding out hope. Miitopia 2, please. Please, Miitopia 2. Or another game with Pauline in it. I know she might be in Donkey Kong. Pauline might be in Donkey Kong. She might be that child, or she might be related to that child in Donkey Kong. But please, I just want more Pauline. Anything. Okay, fine, I'll buy a second one. Thank you. See, it's... yeah. Anyways. At least all the games I want are on the old Switch units. Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying. This just in here bashes Nintendo for not having games. Starts beef with Doug Bowser. Me and Doug Bowser have beef, okay? Okay. No, actually no, me and Doug Bowser don't have beef. Because if Doug Bowser bought out Tomodachi Life 2 for only the Switch 2, then I would be buying. I would be not eating for a month, and I would be buying. Also, hi Shadow, what's up? Hi Miss Mia, hope you're doing well today. I am. But yeah, no, if Tomodachi Life 2 was only for the Switch 2, then I would be buying it immediately. I would be. Gotta be honest, I go retro consoles all the way, have a great collection. Not that newfangled stuff is not for me. Honestly, AJ, I get that. I'm, for the most part, the exact same. I've talked a lot about how much I love my Game Boy Advanced. I think my most used handheld console is my Nintendo DS, or my 3DS specifically, which isn't an old console, but wait, when did the 3DS come out? It's not retro. 2011? Holy shit. Oh my gosh, the Nintendo DS is 14 years old. Or the 3DS is 14 years old. When did the normal DS? How old's the DS? 2004? The Nintendo DS can drink? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. The Nintendo DS can drink. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, gross. Yucky. Ew. Ew. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking things up. No, my favorite console just ever is probably the Nintendo 3DS. I just really like it. Maybe the Switch could have been my favorite, but I didn't have the money for like Switch games. I was able to get, I got a Switch for, I believe it was for Christmas, about a couple of years after release, because my family, you know, we couldn't buy it at release. It was just too expensive for us. But I got it about, I want to say about 3 or 4 years after release. And I played that thing so often, but I only had about 3 games on it. So pretty much when I had my Switch 2, all I did was I would Miitopia Max, and Miitopia wasn't out on the Switch 2 yet, or the Switch yet. I think all I played for the first year was Splatoon 2. And then I got Miitopia. First it was the Miitopia demo that I played to death. And then I actually got Miitopia. But yeah, I have Game Boy store-bought custom Game Boy Advance, Silver DS, and SNES, a Dreamcast, and a PS2, 3, 4. Wow. Wow. I don't have a PlayStation, but if I was to get one, I think I'd get a PS Vita. But I just don't have any PlayStation products. Also, how are you handling living in a post-horse race test world? Not good. I'm a distraught woman. For people that don't know, there is a Twitter thing going on at the moment called horse race tests. I have been invested in horse race tests for almost a month now. The first one that I saw was on, I believe, the 2nd of April. And since then, I've been hooked. I've been hooked since then. So it's been almost a month of waiting for each horse race test. And they just released the final horse race test today. And I feel like I'm inconsolable. So yeah, it's a rough world. It's a rough world. Took a quick run, so I'm a bit late. No worries though. I hope the run was good. I've been getting horse race test Yuri because of you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Fish and potato sticks? You mean fish and chips, huh? Fish and chips? Also, hi, Panda. You mean fish and chips? That's what I thought. Also, hi, Ray. And hi, Little Savior. Sorry, thanks for checking. I like how I can just put my 2004 Mario 64 DS game in my 2017 new 2DS and it works without needing additional downloads. Exactly, DHH. That's what I love about the DS. That's what I love about the DS family. Is that they're compatible. They're compatible. They're backwards compatible. They're not, obviously not forwards compatible. No, they're forwards compatible, but not... They're backwards... They're backwards compatible. Which is what I like about it. Obviously, you can't put a 3DS game in a DS. But you can just put a DS game in a 3DS and it works just fine. And I love that. I can't imagine living in a world where that is not the case. Give me my whatchamacallit. Give me my regular whatchamacallit. Give me my regular thing. Give me my I can't speak. Just give me my compatible games. And I don't want to have to download stuff. I hate the thought of having to download a physical game. Like, are you kidding me? That's dumb as hell. If I buy a game cartridge, I want my game to be saved on that game cartridge. That's the whole reason I buy physical and not digital. It's because I like knowing that I have that physical game save in my hands. I still play my DS Lite occasionally. Me too. I love my DS Lite. She is my child, my baby. Have you played Advance Wars? I haven't, Joseph. I've heard of Advance Wars, but I haven't played it myself, no. I owned a light blue DS Lite long ago. See, I still own my DS Lite. She is a beautiful baby pink. She is a beautiful baby pink, and I love her so much. I own one Switch Lite and one OLED Switch. I mostly play Super Robot Wars and SD Guns on them. Fair enough. I have a Switch that I share with my sister. We usually do stuff. We use it to play Just Dance. And what she'll do is whenever she has her friends round, I will set up Mario Kart for them. And they'll play Mario Kart together. But yeah. My most prized possession are mint copies with a box and manual of both Pokemon Fire Red and Emerald. Dang. Dang. Lucky bastard. Hello there, Miss Mia. Did I arrive at a bad time? Not at all, Nightwolf. Welcome in. You joining is never a bad time. Don't worry. Wait, so if you have... Wait, if there's nothing you want in the Switch 2, then you don't need mine? Well, you know... I've had my Switch for quite a while. The Joy-Con drift and it's, you know, it would be nice to have a Switch that I can call my own because like I said, I share it with my sister. It'd be nice to have one that is like just mine. But, you know, it's okay. I will still try to steal it. I will still try to steal it. I hope you know that. Yes, nothing beats having the physical cards in the cool case they always had. Exactly! One of my favourite cases, I talk about this a lot, but one of my favourite games, which has one of my favourite cover arts, is the one for Dragon Quest IX. I love it. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I missed my DS Lite, not sure what happened to it. Oh no! I'm sorry, man. I hope, well, I hope it's nothing too bad. Like, I hope it's not gone forever. That's weird, though. Weird. So I'm just setting up the jigsaw puzzle that we can do. Yes. Jigsaw. Jigsaw. Oh, that's too much of the same color. I was gonna do use the picture that Manon drew for me, but it's a lot of the same color. So unless you guys would want to be driven absolutely batshit insane, I do not think that is a good idea. So sorry, excuse me for a second while I try to grab something else. Hello Mia, hi Darius, and hi Bison, hi. They had a bunch of bundles with Digital Mario Kart. What I did, put down $30 more for the physical copy, as you should. As you should, and I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. That is exactly what you should have done, and I'm so glad that you did it. I'm so glad that you did it. Okay, let me see if I can find this. I'm trying to find what I'm looking for. You. I need you. Anyways, my poor dear Slate suffered a full-on failure on the game cards and the cartridge readers at the same time. I never saw it again after that. Holy shit, that's... No! That's heartbreaking. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Oh, I think if that happened to me, I'd cry. There are too many memories associated with my DS. If that happened to me, I would cry. I probably would just, like, stop streaming. No, I wouldn't, but still, that would ruin me. Ruin me. My DS has been in storage for so long, the battery is probably cooked. Don't say that. Don't say that. There's always hope. Always hope, okay? Always hope. I'm sure that if you were to boot it up, it'd be just fine. Okay, maybe, sure, maybe a bit of, you'd have to give it a bit of time, but it wouldn't be gone, you know? It wouldn't be gone. It would still be there. You. There we go. Convert. Wonderful. Not a lucky bastard, just expendable income. I mean, potato. I joke, I jest. Okay, sorry, I'm just grabbing something real quick. Please do not mind. Please excusez-moi. And then let me... Oop. Sorry. There we go. Nice. Pretty sure it stopped working at some point. Considered getting another one, but the price on eBay are... Ugh. Yeah, no, I get that. I completely understand that. I've looked at stuff like that with my DS actually. I was looking at that. I was like, oh, could I? I mean, I was debating it, but also you just never know with stuff like that. Like they could say it's one condition and it shows up and it's another. It's rough. Yeah. Also, AJ, thank you for the 6 years. What the hell? All right. I don't know what I said, but all right, I guess. Hello, everyone. Hi, Luke. Hi. Welcome in. Do you ever feel lonely? No, not when you guys are around. I'm pretty all right. But no, thank you so much, AJ. I don't know what I did, but thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to get something set up for our jigsaw puzzle. Yeah, I'm trying to get something set up for our jigsaw puzzle so that it's more completable, because the background right now is maybe not the easiest to do. So I'm trying to get this set up for us real quick. So please, excuse me. And then... Wonderful. Okay, this will hopefully make it a bit easier. I don't know how much easier, but hopefully my attempts to make it somewhat better will make it somewhat better. You were joking about my expendable income. Oh, I see. Well, still, please be responsible, okay? I shouldn't be considered the responsible addition to that, but still, thank you so much, Adrian. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Goodness me, though. Goodness me. Give me a moment, though, guys. But no, how's everyone's day been going today, actually? I don't know if I asked this already, but hopefully everyone's been having an alright day. To be fair, I've had a pretty good day. Like I said, I haven't really done much, though. That's the issue. Like, I've had an alright day. It just hasn't been much, you know? But yeah, time to eat puzzles in a bit, in just a second. Don't you worry, you're going to be able to eat your puzzle pieces in just a moment. You can have your, whatchamacallit, your daily intake. Put you there. Put you... I'm kind of cooking a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of cooking. Just the tiniest bit, though. Okay. And now save this. Or file. Save. As this. File. Export as. Export. Wonderful. Okay. Don't you worry, I'm well enough off. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I'm very, very much glad to hear that. And Sugar's unclear. Taking out a meal alone soon. No, do not. Do not. I was actually just talking about credit cards recently, because credit cards confuse me so much. I do not understand credit cards. I do not understand how they work or anything like that. But still, I was having that explained to me just a moment ago. And I don't think I still understood. Anyways, give me just one moment. Okay, you go over here, Twitch chat, so I can still see you. There we go. Puzzle comes over here. We go to this. Why is he here? What? How did you get here? Okay, and don't need sleep when there's me to watch. You do need sleep, actually. Please get some sleep, Carlos. I'm already going insane for spending that long waiting in line at a game store. Hit me. Oh, you waited in physical line? That must be rough. That must be rough. No, where are you? Where are you? Oh, there we go. Hey! There we go. Let's go. Wait, it actually... What the hell? It actually worked. Yo. Okay. What I can do now is... Wait, let me add my backgrounds real quick. Because the cogs are okay for a bit, but I quite like the backgrounds. Wait, let me... oh gosh, which one is it? I haven't named my images. Why haven't I named my images? Wait, okay, going back real quick. Wait, I did name this one. What the hell? Never mind, I'm done. I'm done. Please excuse me, sir. I'm not going to be reading chat for just a second. For just a moment. Yeah, please excuse me. I can't read chat for just a couple of seconds while I set this up. Because I am dumb. And you guys are just gonna have to deal with me. It's part of the charm, okay? It's part of the charm. There we go. I think that's better. We love Cyan. Oh, we do. We do love Cyan. I'm so upset, bro. I'm so upset. I can't believe horse race test is over. I genuinely, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. I'm a distraught woman. I'm a changed woman. But oh well. That's just the way things are. Let me get the link for you guys as well. Hi Mia, how's it going? Hi Maslow. I'm doing pretty damn good. Thanks for asking. How about you? Apart from, you know, being emotionally and irrevocably destroyed by horse test race ending, I'm alright. Also, hi Breadman and hi Victor. All puzzle pieces just in time for dinner. No! Do not eat the puzzle pieces. 500 cigarettes. No! No. Hi Mia, hi Elon. Dang, YouTuber trimmed with the DVR feature. I don't think I have DVR on, do I? Or do I? I can't remember which one it is. If I have DVR on, if I don't, like, I don't have it, so it's like something that is happening. Yeah, I like, what I'm trying to say is like, you should be able to rewind in my VODs, right? Anyways, this is the thing we're doing today. Look how cute this is. Look how freaking cute this is. The borders were just white to begin with. Well, the ones on the sides were just white to begin with. So, I just adjusted those. I added some of the stars from the top and bottom borders to the sides, just so it's a bit less white, but still going to be a bit difficult. Wait, is this a collaborative online jigsaw? It is, it is, it is. I like doing them sometimes when I yap, you know? It makes it gives me something to focus my brain on a little bit, because sometimes I will get into a moment where I just, or I'll be yapping, but then I'll just sit and I don't realize that I'm not doing anything. I'll just sit. So yeah, we're doing a bit of a jigsaw puzzle together. Also, let me get you Twitch chat back up. I learned that socks don't taste good. Please don't eat socks. That seems like a health hazard. Whatever you do with the socks in your free time is up to you, but please don't. That's gonna be an awkward ER call to make. You know, also, goggle pieces. Goggle pieces are good. Get a credit card with XX months of 0% APR and buy what you need. Don't use it again until you pay off everything. That's how I bought my Xbox without having to pay any interest. I see. Yeah, see, in the UK, credit cards aren't popular at all. Like, they aren't popular at all. Like, I've never, like, as someone who has had to rent, they don't, like, credit, they've never asked for any, like, kind of credit score or anything like that. That is, I don't know a single person with a credit card, except for people that own a business. Unless someone owns a business, I do not know a single person with a credit card. You know? And, like, why would you? I don't understand. Like, if you can't afford to buy something immediately, then why risk buying it, you know? I mean, everyone has different reasons for stuff like that, and it's understandable, but at the same time, like, I can't imagine not spending money I don't immediately have, you know? Hey guys, I just woke up my head hurts. Oh no, Pablo, I hope you feel better soon, man. But welcome in nonetheless. So I keep looking around. Maybe I should just get my shirt pieces, or maybe I'll get the star pieces. I don't know. Credit cards are only worth it for cashback if and only if you pay it back 100% before the interest kicks in. I see. So wait, is there a time period before the interest kicks in? Because what I'm hearing is like, oh, you're saying you... Oh my gosh, holy shit! Karate, look at you go! Okay. No, what I'm hearing is that like the interest only kicks in like sometimes. Am I understanding right? Or does it depend on what you get? You guys are gonna have to enlighten me about this. I am not the smartest. Like I said, credit cards aren't really a popular amenity in the Great Britain. That reminds me of toddlers who eat their socks and like that. No, exactly. You have to be smart in the toddler, man. Like, come on. Come on, you have to be smart in the toddler. Like, please don't. Like, that. And also, there's just going to be an embarrassing call to make if you have to go to ER because you got ill from eating a fucking sock. Like, man. Hello. Hi, sweetie. Wait, I recognize you. Hi. Wonderful to actually properly meet you. Hello, hello, welcome in. Which is no jigsaw puzzle, but no, it's wonderful to meet you. Hi, sweetie. How is that not a health hazard? What, you ate a Nintendo cartridge? I did not eat a Nintendo cartridge. Okay? I'm just saying, hypothetically, if somebody were to lick a Nintendo cartridge, they taste bad. I never said I ate one. I never even said I licked it myself. I'm just saying, hypothetically, if I were to, it would taste bad. People these days don't even listen to me. I can't believe ya. Cannot believe ya. I can't believe you don't listen to my streams. I joke. Basically have a due date with each month to pay your balance. If you do so before then no interest accumulates. I see. And like you can get multiple credit cards? Like you get multiple credit cards? Or am I misunderstanding? Because that seems like a massive like issue if you can get multiple. Because like what's stopping you from just getting more and getting more and getting more and getting more and getting more? You know? How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Yes, I was scared you wouldn't, but if you didn't, we'd just meet again. Exactly. But no, I recognize your name. You are... Okay. I'm trying to remember what you look like. I think I know what you look like in my head. I think yeah, no. Yes. I do remember what you look like in my head. I had one run-in with credit cards, didn't go well. No, exactly. And I think I'd do the same. Like, I'm good with money. I'm very good with money, I believe. I don't have a lot of money, but when I have it, I believe I'm responsible with it and I'm good with it. Maybe to a fault. I was actually, one of my friends was talking to me about this earlier, about how they were saying, you know, they're good with money, but just don't have a lot of money. And I feel like I'm the exact same. Like, once I have money, I'm good with it. Like, I am in no way bad with money whatsoever. I just don't really have that much of it. But that's more of a thing, a me issue that I'm gonna have to figure out someday. But yeah. Yes, different credit cards usually have different quote-unquote rewards associated with them, and they're meant to be hard to keep track of, specifically to keep you in debt and paying interest. Man, that fucking sucks. America sucks, bro. I mean, it's probably good in some cases where if there's something you really want and you don't have enough money, but you know you're getting paid soon. Like, that is like the one scenario where it's like, okay, I can understand that. But like, what if you get fired? Like, obviously, I'm sure you won't. But like, what if in between you being like, oh, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna get this. What if in that time period you got fired? What do you do then? I don't know, man. It just seems like a risk. Seems like a risk. You go somewhere over here. I was a silver-haired cow? Yes, exactly. I believe, if I remember correctly, you had maybe a lot of blue on you? Or I may be I'm not certain about that. I may be misremembering that side of things. Wait, actually, I'm gonna readjust this real quick. I'm gonna see if I can make it higher resolution for y'all real quick. Okay, and then let me come back over here to readjust stuff. Okay, okay. Ah. This is good. This is... You know what? This is good enough. This is good enough. America sucks. Well, just insult 80% of your fans. Why didn't you miss tea and crumpets? Hey, I think Americans can agree that America sucks sometimes as well. You know? I heard Fire... Wait, I heard Fire Emblem? You heard Fire... I didn't mention anything about Fire Emblem. But, yeah, Fire Emblem. Seems like a pretty cool thing. It's a gamble. There's a lot of ways to fall into debt holes, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, personally, if I was American, I don't think I'd have a credit card. I don't think I'd open up any credit cards. Just because like I said, I think I'm very good with money. In the sense of being good with money in the UK. There is no way of me knowing how I would be able to cope with how money works in, like, America. That seems like one big can of worms that I do not want to open up. So I'm very lucky that I don't have to deal with any of that kind of stuff. But even if I was in that situation, I don't think I would, because I know the type of person I am, and I know I'd probably be susceptible into falling into a pit like that. Where do you go? Oh, tummy go here. Yes. Yes. You here. You here. Oh, wonderful stuff. Nice. It's not a drill. We got her tummy. Yes! This is not a drill. This is not a drill. Goodness me. And then feet go down here. She stepping, she walking. Yeah, these down here. Anyways. The issue is several businesses will deny your services if you do not have a credit card, like hotels, car rental. You can't book a hotel if you don't have a credit card? What? That's crazy. So, like, I've never booked a hotel before, but I booked a hostel before when I was going to see a concert. I want to see a concert. I was going by myself, and I needed a place to stay that was relatively cheap. And I had to get myself a room at a hostel. And, yeah, no, I just logged on to the website, paid my fees, and they let me have a room that night, and I stayed there. I got to see my concert. Everything was all hunky-dory. I can't imagine having to have a credit card for something like that. Like, that's crazy, man. Like, are you kidding me? I don't know. Everything I learn about America just kind of surprises me more and more. Y'all live a different life over there. I hope to catch more of your streams. Please look up with the good work. You too, sweetie. You too. Have a wonderful day as well. Okay. Bye, Foo. Oh, Foo, you gotta go. Take care of everyone. Oh, bye, Foo. Sorry, I only just saw that. I hope you're still here to hear me say that. But no, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And have a wonderful rest of your day. America sucks sometimes. Yeah, I only say sometimes because I only think sometimes. There are so many things that I think are so cool in America. Like, there are so many cool things in America. You have no idea. Like, I recently just learned about medieval times. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Medieval times sounds so cool. Why do we not have anything like that in the UK? Are you kidding me? I'm pissed. Yeah, like, I'm salty about that. 100% I am. Like, that's so cool. And you have all the cool stuff. Like, whenever I hear about, like, oh, one of my favorite bands is going on tour, they'll be going to America. Or whenever I see people talk about, like, Walmart, like, I know for you, like, Walmart is, like, nothing special. But, like, man, I want to go to a Walmart. I want to go to a Target. I want to be able to order food past 10 p.m. I want to be able to go out somewhere past 10 p.m. In the UK, you can find maybe like 2 things open past 10 p.m. And that's it. And then those 2 places close at midnight. I don't understand. Like, it's so awesome. You guys, it's so cool. I don't know though. I only think sometimes, yeah, only sometimes. Well, you do have medieval times. We don't though. The fucking buildings we live in are like medieval times, but we don't have a medieval times. Oh man, I'm just jealous. I really am jealous. Are you kidding? Okay. I don't know. I know every place in my city. I know every place in my city where you can do stuff. See, I just wish I had stuff to do. I just wish I had stuff to do. Like, that's cool, man. Are you kidding me? I don't know. Oh, I should probably log this. There we go. Medieval times, what's that? It's apparently like this place where you can go and like you can watch people like fucking joust and shit. Like the whole thing is like you go there to eat. I don't think no one goes there for the food. Or so I've been told. No one goes there for the food, and people just go there to watch people like do this whole like old knighting show. Like it looks cool as shit from what I've seen. I went down a massive like rabbit hole deep dive into it. And the general consensus is that I am jealous as hell. I am jealous as hell about it. And yes, I'm salty. Yes, I'm salty. But, oh well. Mia, have you heard about the new planet scientists discovered? They've just recently found that you are my world. That was, okay, that's pretty smooth. That was pretty smooth. God damn it. Take hospital, please. Splishy! Splishy! How can you accuse of such a thing? Where's the trust? Stop eating! Stop eating my pieces! Stop eating my jigsaw puzzle pieces, please! I need them! I need my puzzle pieces! Please, please. You guys hate me. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? You guys hate me, huh? I can't get used to the controls here. Well, the controls, they're just click, right? It's just left click, I believe. Or middle mouse for me, it's middle mouse button to move and then left click to like hold the pieces. Am I wrong? She doesn't look at Twitch. I forgot. I was just reading you more. I was just reading you, sorry. In Tehran, the only thing you'll find after 10 PM are drugstores, clinics, and the business ends of a knife. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. It's the same for me. Like, you can go to a Spoons until midnight, and then most Spoons close at midnight, and then you're done for once again. But, yeah, no, you're... Man, I just wish there were more places. More things to do. But I guess a girl can dream. Oh, like the Renaissance Fair? Yeah, I want to go to a Renaissance Fair so bad, but we don't have them in the UK. We don't have Renaissance Fairs or anything like that. Like, I want to go to a Renaissance Fair. Like, do you know how awesome that would be? Like, are you kidding me? But yeah, we just don't have anything like that. I'd go hang out in the Bovington Tank Museum. That's where I'd hang out if I were in the UK. I haven't been to a tank museum. I've been to a plane museum. I haven't been to a tank one though. I've just been to I've been to general war museums as well. I've been to war museums. I've been to a plane museum. I don't think I've been to a tank one though. I must admit. Sounds cool though. I'm just gonna drink. No, don't drink. No alcoholism allowed just yet, okay? Not yet at least. Goodness me. Goodness me. Places exist, they're just called other people's residents. Entry is free if you know them, a lockpick if you don't. I am not gonna break into somebody. I'm not gonna get fucking get plowed down by somebody with an illegal shotgun, okay? I think I'm good. I think I'm okay, you know? But to each their own. To each their own. I am just jealous. That's all it comes down to. I'm just jealous. Because I always wanted to live in America when I was younger. Like, I heard all these cool things about America. Like, all the conventions I wanted to go to were in America. All the events I wanted to go to were in America. Everything was in America. But, alas. Oh well. You guys just have to live I'll have to live vicariously through you guys. You have to tell me about all the cool things you do and I'll have to sigh longingly. Oh, the Time Museum was awesome. Really? I might have to check it out then. Like I said, it's not something that I'm totally interested in that kind of stuff. I've just never had the chance to go. Because, like, I don't want to go by myself. I don't really like going to places by myself, I'm going to be honest. I really don't like going to places by myself. But, yeah, no, if I had some people to go with, I'd be down. If I go to the UK, I'd love to meet the deranged bastard who made a belt-fed lever-action bullpup 44 Magnum sniper rifle. Holy shit. That sounds terrifying. What the hell? I'd rather not meet the person who made that, actually. You know, controversial opinion. I'd rather not meet that person. But to each their own, to each their own. Go fund me for mids to become American? No. I think I'm okay. Like, even then, there is no way for me to become American. My parents lived in America. But I couldn't become American off that. You don't got any medieval themed events in the UK? How is I know it's fucked up. Like, we don't have Renaissance Fair. There is not a there are small like Renaissance events, like really. I'm talking like really small Renaissance events though. Nothing to the scope of what you guys have in America. And I'm not even hiding it. Like, I'm jealous. Yeah, man. Fuck. I wish we had those. Are you kidding me? Man. Oh well. What can you do? Fun fact, Westa and Arrows also move you around? Oh, so they do. So they do. Wow. I didn't even realize. Sorry. Sorry. I have my own backing music stuck in my head. Whoops. I mean, the reason it was I chose it for my backing music in the first place is because I really like the song. But now it's stuck. It's stuck there. Ooh. Oh well. I'm not complaining. It's not the worst song to get stuck in my head. Oh, wait. I'm just gonna boink. There we go. In place now. Confusing pieces. I'm sorry, the what now? Yeah, no, I don't want to know what that gun is. You know what? I think it's one of those things I'm better off just not knowing. I think for my safety, I'm just better off not knowing. The less I know, the better. Oh my gosh. What a good song. Sorry. Did someone hide the last edge piece? Did they? Oh, wait, there's an edge piece there missing. Oh, you're right. Wait, let me scour. Let me scour real quick. I'm sure it's not missing. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Just hiding, you know? Not missing, just hiding. Which is what I do sometimes. My friends think I've died, but I'm just hiding because I don't want to talk to people. You know, when you have those days, it's just like, I don't really want to talk to anyone, so I'm gonna go into hiding. Also, oh, someone found it. Never mind. Arundel Castle is a small Renaissance festival down here in the south of England. I know about Arundel Castle. Never been. That's what I mean though. It's all, whenever I talk about these events, it's always something small. Like it's never a big event like they have in America. Like it's never a big Renaissance thing. Like you guys just have those big events. Like that's so cool. I want to have one of those big events. I want to go to a big event. Like that's cool, man. Because, yeah, the most we can settle for is just a small little event. Which, you know, are still probably fun for some people. But for me personally, I really like going to big events. I'm talking about like anime conventions as well. Like the only big anime convention we have is MCM Comic Con. We don't have multiple big cosplaying things or multiple big weeb shit things, you know? You have one and you're gonna like it. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm being too salty about it. Me doesn't seem like the lockpicking type. She comes across as smashing your door flat with a giant hammer type. Maybe so. Who knows? You'll never know until it happens. I'm only joking. Or am I? No, I jest. But you should still keep your doors locked just in case. You never know. Sorry, when I said that, I remember of the song from Moshi Monsters, the Doctor Strange Glove song. The part where it's like, well, check outside your windows, or like, wait, was it? Oh my gosh, wait. Is it check behind your windows and check outside your door? I feel like it's not a check for both of them. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm schizophrenic. What a banger, though. Wait, where is VExpo again? Okay, VExpo is in England, but you have to understand, VExpo has only been a thing for, like, this is only the second year of VExpo, I believe. I believe this is only the second year. You have to imagine, like, this is something that is very, very new, okay? You can't use it as an example. VExpo is very new. It's definitely smaller than stuff like Off-Kai, which I still want to go to. I'm still holding out hope that I'll be able to randomly, you know, win enough money to go to Off-Kai. I'm just hoping that I'll win the lottery one day. VExpo's Birmingham? Yeah, no, exactly. Which is England. But still, my point still stands. My point still stands better, I'd argue, because that, like I said, that's something we've only just gotten. Like something that has only literally just appeared. Hey Mia, I found the guy who made the gun identified as Tony. Mind if I post the link? Maybe not. I'd rather maybe don't post the link. I don't want Twitch to think that I'm promoting illegal weapons. I only just got here and I don't want to be you know, taken out back. But I'm sure it's interesting nonetheless. Isn't Off-Kai only 3? Off-Kai is Gen 4 now. Yeah, Off-Kai is Gen 4 now. But even so, before that, you had a bunch of anime conventions. Obviously, yeah, the VTubing ones are new, but that's because VTubing in the Western world is a lot more recent. But still, yeah. Also, hi, Ark. Hi. I've completely lost attention. I'm talking to you, Amor. Amor, I'm literally... Oh my gosh, I literally was responding to you. Is your Twitch behind or something? Your Twitch must be behind because I was talking to you, man. Goodness me. Where I'm from, we get many conventions a year. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. Keep bragging like that and see where it ends up. See where you end up, okay? I'm coming for ya. I saved you the best one. Also, all you have to do is marry an American to become American. My English dad did that. But then it's tough to find someone who's willing to marry me. And I feel like that's a much bigger ask. That's a much bigger ask than you make it seem like. I can't just be like, hey, you know, wanna get married? And even then, I can't imagine being married to someone that I don't like, you know? Thanks to Gira, a lot of people know VTubers. Well, in the Western world at least, yeah. Come for me. I dare you. I dare you. I will, bitch. I will. Okay. Don't fucking try me. Don't try me like that. I will. Okay. It's actually making some pretty good progress. Unfortunately, we do have a lot of white pieces. I tried to fill it out as much as I could, but there are unfortunately still a lot of white pieces, which are going to be the bane of our existence. I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, I just googled and apparently there was a Renaissance fair in Joust in London this month on the 4th and the 6th. Yeah, but then you see stuff like that. I will admit, we do have stuff like that. That is true. But then you look at it, or like you look at the pictures, and you're like, oh, well, how popular actually is this? And you look and there's like 20 people. Which I'm not bashing, you know, for a small event, that is a massive fucking turnout. But I'm saying, like, I would want to go to a bigger event. I do not want to go to a smaller event like that. Especially by myself. Because, like, I get anxious already about going to events. And if it was, like, a tiny event where everyone seems to, like, be there with someone, I would freak the hell out. I would not want to stay there. And I would cry. Come to Southeast Asia, specifically Singapore. We got a lot of old British stuff around. Really? I've never really thought about visiting there. But then again, I've not really thought about visiting most places. The only place I know for certain in my mind that I do want to visit is America. And that's just so that I can see all the cool stuff that I've wanted to see for so long. Like, I want to go to a big convention. I want to go to a proper convention. Like, oh my gosh. I feel like I'm speaking... Because for so many people, this is just your reality. And I'm sure it sounds weird for someone to, like, have wistful feelings or, like, want to visit America. Like, I'm sure that sounds weird to a lot of you. But, like, I want to go to a Target, man. I want to go to a Target. Like, so bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm alone there, but... maybe I am a bit insane, but it's in my heart of hearts. I mean, yeah, my ISP speed is astounding. High speed, 1 kilobyte per second? Holy shit. I'm so sorry you have to deal with that. That sounds horrific. You would like Taiwan? Once again, like, I don't really know much of what's around, like what there is to do. I'm sure I could be enlightened though. Want to get married? Are you a VTuber? Yes. Get out. Yeah, no, that's exactly what I can imagine it being like. That's exactly what I can imagine it being like, you know. So maybe that idea's on hold for a while. Open your donors get funded for vacay in the US of A. No, I couldn't do that. I could not do that. Like I said, like I've been talking about wanting to go to Off-Kai, but that is something that I'd want to do for myself because it would just be like a self-indulgent trip. More like I don't think I'm popular enough to do any type of like meet or greet things at Off-Kai. Not just yet, at least. Maybe that's something I can keep working towards one day. So if I was to go, it would just be so that I could go. Like, but before I wanted to go so I could visit like the Nexus stand, because last Offkai Nexus had a stand there at Offkai, which was super cool, and I wanted to go to Offkai this year so I could visit Nexus, but since Nexus has ceased to exist, you know, there isn't going to be one this year. Surprise. But yeah, there was still a lot of people from Nexus who are going or want to go. So it'd be a good opportunity to just like meet my friends, you know? But I don't know. Like I said, I have to double check who's going, because I know Poet and Rosalie went last year. I don't mind, like, that's something that I know is public knowledge, because when there were some trading cards there and they signed their trading cards. So that is public knowledge that I know I can share. But I don't know if I think there may have been more people that went that I just didn't know about. But no, it's still something that I'd wanna go just to see that I have. You know? I don't know though. Food here is perfect, but in Taiwan? See, that's one thing that really interests me, is I'm usually a very, very picky eater. I'm usually a super picky eater. I will say though, with time, and with a lot of me forcing myself to eat things, I have become a lot better at eating foods I wouldn't usually. So I'm slowly getting to a point where I'm kind of I'm learning what food tastes like for the first time again. If that makes sense. Because a large chunk of my childhood was just me not eating anything, because I was such a picky eater, to a fault almost. So I'm slowly relearning what foods taste like. So when it comes to traveling to new places, I'd love to eat new foods there, or like eat the normal cuisine there. So yeah. Hi Shima Chat. Hi Daniel. Hi. I've only spent 5 days in hacking video. I've already found a deranged version of, I have a deranged version of, I'm guessing, Llama running locally on my phone. Cool. I was always into programming, not so much hacking. Hacking is not really my thing, but I find it fascinating what people can do. For good things though, obviously. Like I think, like, is it what, white hat hackers? I know that's a really interesting career choice, but yeah. You're not the only one who wants to visit America. I want to visit America just so I can go to a Home Depot. Yes! You get me! I want to go to a Home Depot. I want to go to a Home Depot so bad. Are you kidding me? I want to go to Home Depot. Someone take me to a Home Depot, please. Please, please, please. Offkai's a lot of indies this year. Oh, really? Well, maybe it's something looking into next year. Because I'm guessing it's probably, everything's already sorted out for this year. But yeah, no, definitely that's something to look into maybe next year. We'll keep grinding. We'll keep grinding. I'll be on that grind. I'll be constantly working to make myself better. And I'll get there eventually. That's so relatable. I used to be a picky eater when I was younger. Yeah, no, I was such... I didn't eat pizza. I've talked about this before. I wouldn't eat pizza because I didn't like sauce of any kind. I didn't like tomato sauce. I didn't like ketchup. I didn't like barbecue sauce. I didn't like spicy sauce. Oh, I still struggle to tolerate spice. I am a lot better than what I was though. But no, I used to find spaghetti bolognese spicy because of the slight amount of black pepper that got added. So no, I was very, very, very much a picky eater. Like I said though, I have been becoming better with time, gradually. Slowly but surely better with time. But still definitely not to the point where I wish I could be. I wish I wasn't a picky eater. And like I said, it's not out of choice. It's not out of choice. Like, I want to eat new foods. I want to eat new foods. I really, really do. But I just, my taste palette is all messed up. I'm definitely noticing myself becoming a less of a picky eater when I get older. Yeah. And like I said, like for me personally, like I know for some people it is, they just didn't want to eat those things when they were younger. I think that was probably a factor for some things. But for me, it's like my taste palette has just genuinely changed a lot since I got, well, as I get older. I think I've just naturally become more of a person who eats more things as I've gotten older. Maybe that's just something that happens. Like your taste buds are always changing. That's something I know for a fact, is your taste buds are always changing. But like I didn't know it was to this extent. Like it's quite drastic what I've experienced. I'm not complaining though whatsoever. I'm very, very happy about it. Can't speak for USA, but the first time I tried Five Guys burgers in the UK, very tasty, was expensive as heck though. Yes! I love Five Guy burgers! You always have to be careful about saying it. Like, you can't just say, oh, I love Five Guys. Or like, I remember people saying stuff like, oh yeah, like, I wish I could, like, I could devour Five Guys right now. And it's like, no, don't say that. No, Five Guy burgers though, Five Guys burgers, so freaking good. Oh my goodness. Delicious. Delicious, delicious, delicious. But like you said, very expensive, unfortunately. I don't really have, I can't remember the last time I had a Five Guys burger. Actually, it's been a very, very long time. I think the last time might have been when I was out with my family, I think. Because sometimes the times I get those burgers is like, no, actually the last time was about 3 years ago. The last time I had a Five Guys burger was about 3 years ago, I want to say. And, the time that I'm thinking of, was after my friend, we'll call her Josie. It was after my friend Josie had just finished a show that she was doing. She was in a part of like a musical, a play, and yeah, she was part of this play. Sorry, I just moved. Sorry. I don't want to mess up your thing. She's part of a play, and it was the final night, and I was seeing it on her closing night. I saw it. It was incredible, and we went out to Five Guys to celebrate. And that's what we did, and I had a wonderful time. But that's something that I was happy spending that money on, because it was a treat for her. Like, we were there to celebrate and to be like, oh, congrats, you did the thing. Congratulations. You did it. You did it. We did it. Yeah. We did it. Bum, 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 bum. Anyways, but yeah, definitely not something that I would be able to get regularly under any circumstances. I want to eat new foods, but I'm autistic. Exactly, bro. That was exactly what I was like for a while when I say, like, I wasn't usually picky with foods, except for some circumstances. In the some circumstance I am talking about is because of the touch of the tism. Five Guys to me is two things: a place of mediocre burgers and the number of guys my ex cheats on me with. Oh my gosh. First of all, I'm so sorry. But mediocre? Fuck you! I fucking love Five Guys burgers. Bro, your ex is an asshole, but Five Guys burgers is great. Screw you. I love Five Guys. I've never had it before. Okay, guys. This is what I mean. She's not offended by Home Depot as the... if she's offended by Home Depot as the first date, she's not the one. Bro, I would love to go to a Home Depot for a first date. Are you kidding me? Like, that would be awesome. I'd love to go to a Home Depot for a first date. Oh, man. No, see? Like, I'm actually getting all, like, giddy about thinking about that. Like, that'd be so cool. I don't know, though. I don't know. Sorry. Just don't go to the bathrooms at Home Depot, especially if there's a food truck outside. Oof. I can imagine the horrors of a Home Depot food truck bathroom. And I'd rather not ask you to elaborate on that. Mia, why does your voice scratch my ear? I don't know. Hopefully in a good way. Hopefully not as in like I'm scratching your ear in a bad way. Hopefully it's a pleasant tickle rather than a sandpaper scratch. Also, my phone is on low battery. Whoops. I forgot to charge it to full before this stream. First day in Home Depot sounds fun, not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying! Like, it's not a thing that I'm being like, oh yeah, haha, like for the novelty of it. Like, genuinely, like I'm saying hand on heart, I think a Home Depot day would be awesome. Even if you live in America, even if Home Depot isn't something novel to you, even if there isn't something novel to you, that sounds awesome. I don't know though. Maybe I'm schizophrenic. Also, what the Doctor? Thank you for the $25 super chat. What the hell? So Mia can get 5 guys? Do you know what, Doctor? I'm in your honor. I don't usually order food, but in your honor, I'm gonna order a 5 guys tonight. Thank you. What the hell, though? Thank you so much, Doctor. Also, by the way, I want to make this very clear. There are things that I have on stuff like my throne. If any money gets put on my throne, it will go towards directly the item that I say. If you just generally donate to me in, like, whether it's through Stream Elements or YouTube or Twitch, I will use that for myself, whether it's through maybe buying a game that I wanted or making sure that I can eat that month. Whatever I need to do, it will go towards that. However, if at any point you say, this is money specifically for this, as long as it's not, like, illegal or just, like, generally fucked up, I will use it for exactly that. So, Doctor, I'm getting a 5 guys. Thank you so much. Me admiring the insanity of a Home Depot for first day unfortunately gives me hope that my fancies for a Golf Witch Gamer Girl exist. They definitely exist. I have my sources. I'm like, oh, hi, Gideon. You're not late. Don't worry. Marriage is a bit much. Happy bachelor am I, but if you want to visit America and need a spare room to crash in and/or a bodyguard, I can provide. Splishy is a good splishy. I appreciate that, Splishy. You know what? I might come to you if I ever need advice on what to do in America. I will consult. If I ever make it to America one day, I will consult with you guys. I will consult the jury as to what I should do. Chat, I have a 350 words essay due tomorrow and have 258 words, while the minimum words count is 350 and I cannot think of anything else to write. Am I cooked? No, you're not cooked at all. 350, that's nothing. And you're only 100 words away? Bro, I go over 100 words in some of my tweets. You've got this. You're going to be perfectly fine, okay? I believe so hard. Home Depot Final Fantasy 14 dungeon edit always sends me, wait, what? What is the Home Depot Final Fantasy 14 dungeon edit? This is something I desperately need to be enlightened on. Is that how that works? Yes, as long as it's not like... As long as people aren't gonna send me money and be like, oh, here's $100, spend it on like $100 worth of dog food. Because like, I don't have a dog. And like, I don't want to be wasteful. Stuff like that I wouldn't do. Or like, oh, spend this on $100 worth of guns. I can't buy a gun. Nor do I particularly want to own one right now in the UK. But yeah, no, if someone says a specific thing, I will use it for that specific thing. For the most part. Terms and conditions apply. Quick, I need a math man. Oh no. What's the UK tax online? I don't know, man. I don't know. The first thing you need to do in America is not sign any documents at board security. Why would you have to sign documents at board security? To be fair, I've been abroad to places in Europe. And I haven't had to sign anything. Maybe it's different if you're going to a different continent. When I've been to different places in Europe, I haven't had to sign anything. Or is that just an American thing? Honestly, half of the things I hear could just be American things. Like, you guys, the way you guys work is crazy. $100 worth of guns, paper or plastic? I don't know how much a gun is. I'm sorry. I've only held a gun once in my life. Like, I've been to a shooting range before. I did that for my birthday because I quite like guns. I will say I do quite like guns. I don't think I was personally... well, at least definitely not in the UK. I wouldn't own one. If I lived in America, I don't think I would. But I quite like I think they're cool. Like, it's one of those things, like, I don't think I'd own one, but I'm, like, kind of fascinated by them in a way. I don't know what the right word to say is, though. There's a Home Depot fly-through, but they turned it into a Final Fantasy XIV dungeon intro. I see. I will have to make sure to look it up afterwards. Do not put the rest of your essay as slurs. I feel like your teacher would not appreciate that. And by the way, 100 words, you're fine. You'll be fine. I only shot from 15th century firearm. Oh, wait, that sounds cool. No, I can't remember the exact thing I shot from. I know it was a handgun. But I went to a shooting range with my dad. Oh, hi Darius. But no, I went to a shooting range with my dad. But apart from that, I haven't held a gun. Please, Mia, please my OCD. Oh wait, what? I'm circling with a white piece. I'm pretty sure I know where it goes. Wait. Mia, please my OCD. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean you're pretty sure you know where it goes? You can put it in then. Oh. Are you okay? This? Oh wait, is it locked? Why is it... Wait, what the hell? What the... I'm sorry about that. Yay! No, that's so weird. I don't know why it was doing that, dude. That's so weird. Yes! That's so weird. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know why that was locked in place. I think, can people lock it as well? I thought I said it so that only I could lock it. Wait, let me double check. Room settings. Yeah, okay. I didn't realize. I thought my things carries on over. They don't. Okay, now people can't lock them in place. If I lived in America, I'd always be the proud owner of a small armory. Yeah, I know a lot of people who are like that. Process is going to depend on the caliber, how many moving parts the action is designed, reliability, and how it's working. Oh, too much knowledge for me. I'm good here in my happy little realm of just not knowing anything. Blissfully ignorant is how I like to stay. Also, hi, what's Laborta? Hi. Hola. Mia, what's the dice for? Huh? Dice? What dice for? Where? What's what dice for? I have a dice right here. Wait, okay, wait. I have a dice right here. I'm actually going to roll it. This is going to determine how well the rest of the jigsaw puzzle is going to go. I've got a d20 right here. Rolled, and that is... Oh, 17! Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, what's the dice for? Oh, it's for me playing D&D. So, I do have some stuff on my throne, which... Well, I think I have one thing on my throne, actually, right now, which is for, content creation stuff, which is for if I ever become 3D to work towards that. But I think I was looking into possibly putting something on my throne, which is to help with overlays and stuff. But yeah, no, I play D&D. You playing D&D when? Well, there was something that we had in works for a while with my old gen mates. We wanted to run a D&D thing together. I'm still unsure as to whether it's still going on. I haven't heard much of an update in a very long time, so I might chase people down about that. I might see what's happening with all that. But yeah, no, I was planning on doing like a D&D thing, like... Or another thing that I could do would just be like run just like a little D&D one shot with you guys. Like we can play D&D together with chat. I don't know how that would work though. But no, yeah, 17 is pretty damn good. 17 can pass most ability checks. But yeah, no, I will say, like, if I have something on my throne, it's like a lot of them are like personal things, which is like, oh yeah, dice. I probably would be using that in like my D&D sessions that I play, which I've got back into playing, which is really nice. But there are also things that are stream relevant, like my things for possibly 3D debut one day, who knows? But yeah, that could be fun. Yeah, I mean, I'd have to figure out a way to do it that would work well, you know? Like, I'd love to play D&D with you guys, but it's also about finding that good balance so it would be fun for people to watch, fun for the people to play, and also not insane. Like, not batshit insanely hectic, you know? I think there is definitely a barrier to be found when it comes to that. Ah, sorry about this. There we go. Trying to extend the word counts making me sound like Shakespeare, not gonna lie. As it should. As it should. That's how you know you're struggling. Also, I need to put my phone on charge. You need a DM? Okay, I will say, like, I've been trying to become a player more often because, like, I used to be the forever DM. I was stuck being the forever DM for a very, very long time. Like, I've only just been able to stop being a DM. But if I was to run something with chat, I would definitely want to be the DM. I would definitely want to be the DM with chat because I don't know what kind of hijinks would ensue and I don't want to put that on somebody else, you know? Only I'm allowed to wrangle you guys. Have you heard the song Perception Check by Tom Cardy? Yes! I love Tom Cardy. Okay, so I've been a fan of Tom Cardy since Mixed Messages. That was my first Tom Cardy song I heard and I fell in love. It also means, like, sometimes I'll just send my friends a croissant emoji because fuck you. But no, I love Tom Cardy, and when I heard Perception Check, I was like, immediately perfect. You're a sharp motherfucker and nobody likes you. Everybody says, look how short the is, and it stops you from forming meaningful relationships. When you were born, everybody thought you were just a head, but then the doctor said, wait. The stupid motherfucker trying to show us, baby got a team little itty bitty border, and I hate it. Dang. Oh my gosh, what a good song. I'm not gonna lie, I've never played D&D, but I really want to. You should! If you've never played it before and you don't know if you'd like it, definitely try playing Baldur's Gate. Because I think Baldur's Gate is a good gateway for people that want to try D&D, but like don't have the means to play it at the moment. Definitely try Baldur's Gate if you haven't already. And if you have and you like it, then start looking for a group. There are definitely ones you could find online. Obviously, for me personally, I much prefer playing in person. Playing in person is what makes it for me. And I'm lucky enough to live near, live near a place that holds D&D sessions, which is quite nice. But yeah. You can play D&D online? Yes! There are several places that... Like, I think okay, this is... I haven't looked into this myself, so take this with a grain of salt. However, I believe there are places on sites like Reddit. Sorry, I believe that look for D&D players. And a lot of them are one-shots because it'll be people that want to run a one-shot with a group of random people before they introduce it to their, like, main D&D group. So it's definitely worth looking into. Any ideas on how the viewer interaction will work? Not at all. That is why it's something that I said I want to look into. I haven't the foggiest how it would actually work, or how, even if it would function. But if it is something I could get working, I think it'd be super duper fun. Hi, how you doing? Hi, Alex. Doing pretty damn good. Thanks for asking. Tale of the Lesbian Hunter is a nice song. I don't think I've heard it. It sounds good though. Roll20 is where most people play. Yeah, exactly. Roll20. That is one of the other things I'm thinking of as well. Roll20 is, I don't know. Okay, so I've only ever used, oh, sorry, dude. I've only ever used Roll20 before for like a campaign that I was in before. When I was in the middle of the pandemic, I still wanted to keep playing D&D with my friends. So we used Roll20 and that worked out well for us. I don't know if there's people looking for groups on Roll20. I'm not sure if I think there used to be a forum thing on there at least. I don't know if it still exists anymore, but there used to be. Definitely look into it though. Unfortunately, there's not much insight I can give you beyond that because that is not my expertise. Like I said, I'm an in-person D&D type of gal. So, yeah. I wanted to play D&D, but then the brand of the tism makes it hard not to pretend. It makes it hard for me to pretend to be someone I'm not. See, for me, I have the opposite. I love pretend to be someone I'm not. Like, I love that. I love the whole thing that role-playing, like, brings into, like that bit of escapism where I get to not be myself for a couple of minutes. Or not a couple of minutes, a couple of hours even. Just, yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that feeling. I don't know, though. You're definitely right. It's an acquired... Well, I usually say this about food, so I was going to say it's an acquired taste. Role-playing, like D&D or just role-playing games in general, are an acquired taste, I believe. So if they're not for you, they're not for you. And to be fair, if you play D&D, you don't have to role-play. I know so many people who play D&D for the combat. Like, they do barely any role-playing, like, or they do no role-playing. Some people. Some people will just be there. They'll get the DM to make up a cool encounter. And they will enjoy fighting through that and seeing the different ways that they can fight in the game. I think it's awesome. Oh, I always thought it was the only person would check it out. Then thanks everyone. No worries, board. I'm glad I'm glad that we were able to help, and I hope that you can find a group that aligns with what you want out of D&D. Oh, thank you, Maslow. But yeah, no, it can be a lot of trial and error. There are some rotten eggs, some, what is it? What people like there are some people who just, you know, don't make that kind of stuff fun and might make the experience a bit worse for people. Oh. So definitely be on the lookout, I will say. Definitely make sure you vet people that you want to play with. Not as in like vet everything they do. Don't be like, and don't be interrogating people. But like make sure it's a group that you actually want to be a part of, you know? There we go. A VTuber likes to pretend to be someone else they're not? Shocking. What do you mean? I'm always myself. Mine is too strong to let me play evil roots in games, too overly empathetic to the characters. No, wait. Okay, that I understand. That I understand. I have, I think it's something called, like, misplaced empathy or something. Or, like, displaced empathy. I have that to quite a terrible degree. No, I can't, even if I want to get like, if I want to get an achievement, I can't even, like, force myself to do a bad route in a game. I can't force myself to pick the mean dialogue option. It's just something that I can't physically force myself to do. It's also a big reason why I say I'm worried about becoming a hoarder one day. I'm really worried about becoming a hoarder one day because I feel like a profound, like, I feel a profound, overwhelmingly strong sense of empathy towards everything I own. Like, the reason I don't like throwing away pieces of paper that I've just written on once is because I empathize towards it. So yeah, it's definitely a double-sided sword. I get what you mean though. The role playing in general, I don't mind. That's something that doesn't bother me. The thing that bothers me is being mean. I just can't. Hey Mamma Mia, the horse race test account is showing up more on my feed, even fan art. Thanks, you're welcome. You're so welcome. But no, also, you won't have to worry about that for a while longer. Horse race test just had a spinal race. I'm so sad. I am so sad about it. I can't believe horse race test is over. Like, I'll get over it, but it's gonna take a while. So you guys are going to have to be here to console me for a little bit until I get to that point. Chat, I've reached a word count. Let's go! I got Mary add her wiggle. Nice. The Wigglies are so cute. The Wigglies are so cute, and I'm so glad Mayo has hers now. I love looking through my emotes and seeing all my friends' Wigglies I've accumulated. It's always a surprise to see who I have though, because I don't have all maybe here. Oh, yeah. I don't have money to sub to people, so the only subscriptions I have are when I've been hit with a gift sub. So yeah, it's always nice. It's always a nice little surprise looking through and be like, ooh, I have Inaria's Wiggly. How about that? It's always a nice little surprise for me to look through. You're a short motherfucker and nobody likes you. Sure, everybody says, look how fucking short the guy is. And it stops you from forming meaning for our relationships. When you were born, everybody thought you were just a hip, but then the doctor said, wait. The stupid motherfucker trying to show us. Baby got a tiny little itty bitty body and I hate it. Oh, that was filtered? Huh? Oh, wait. Does something get filtered? Eh? Oh wait, my favorite villains are the ones that aren't obviously evil, or obviously the villain with backstory. Yes, no, I get that. We were just talking about that the other day. We were talking about the difference between like antagonists and villains. Yeah, no, I think stuff like that is super interesting. You have to make your own races from now on. I will. Oh yes, wait, I love the Ruri wiggle. Her eyes are so cute. I love Ruri's big old eyes. Big old eyes. And yeah, the Nano one, of course. I love Nano. Which I got fucking outed about a while ago. I still fucking remember that. It was bullshit, by the way. For people that don't know, I'm a big lurker on Twitch. Now, okay. I'm only gonna say this once. Because I don't want my friends knowing about this. Because it's embarrassing. Hypothetically speaking, I might have 6-digit channel points in Rixie's channel. But that's hypothetical. That is purely hypothetical. I'm not saying that I do. I'm just saying that as a purely hypothetical situation that is possible. But not something I'm confirming nor denying. And I also have, I think, about 6 of my friends who are in the 5 digits in channel points. Stalker? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I just think my friends make good content. I'm not a stalker. My friends, I just have talented friends. And I remember the time when I was in Nano's chat lurking, you know, like normal. like normal. And someone specifically gifted me a sub to fucking out me. Ooh, the bitch. Ooh, the bitch. Whoever that was, I forgot who it was, but whoever it was, just know I hypothetically hold a grudge against you. Rixie streams so Rixie streams so much I have like 6k in hers. Yes, no. Rixie streams are just good, man. I fucking love Rixie streams. Oh, wait, speaking of which, I'm actually organizing I'm actually got a collab in the works with Rixie for the near future. Also have one with Nox as well, which is cooking up. And now that Faye has returned from her trip, I believe I should be having that collab that I've wanted with Faye for so long finally happening soon. Obviously I will double check with her to make sure she's in a okay headspace for stuff like that. But hopefully that should be soon as well. So a lot of exciting things going on. You don't actually want to say hi to the other VTuber girls? No, I get nervous. I get nervous. I want to support my friends. I want to watch my friends and I want to support my friends. And that's something I really love doing. I love lurking in people's chats. I'll sometimes talk in people's chats. Like, I'll talk in people's chats if I get fucking name dropped, which has happened a few times. If I get name dropped, I'll talk. Or if they're talking about something that I'm really interested in, I'll talk. But usually I will just lurk for the most part because, I mean, especially as, like, since I stream now, since I'm a streamer now, like, I don't want people to feel like I'm only going into their chat to take the attention away, you know? And I know people don't think that. Like, I've brought this up before, and people have been like, Mia, nobody thinks that. But, like, what if they do? Okay? Huh? What if they do? Okay? So, I'm just a bit overly cautious, I think. God forbid a girl support her friends. I know. Lol, 6 digits have tail works now. No! Do not, please. I love Rixie. I love Rixie so much, and we she doesn't need to know. It's fine. Not a stalker. Oh, so you did discover pre-debut members before they were announced? What? Me? Never. I definitely don't have multiple DMs from pre-debut Nexans being like, how the fuck did you find me? I would never do that. That's crazy. I would never find people's accounts before they even had their official name as their display name or anything like that. Like, that's so crazy. Anyways, moving on. Your accent is amazing when I've just woken up to the point that my mental filters aren't at full speed. I heard I'm not a stucker, and my brain said, that's good. That's a dive bomber. We need more interceptors. Amen. I'll be an interceptor. You know what? I'll be an interceptor, okay? If we need more interceptors, I'll be an interceptor. I got you. Okay, we're getting on to just the white parts now. This is where it's going to be a lot more difficult. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry in advance for the soldiers that are helping me with this. Godspeed. Oh, but it's pronounced Stuka? Ah. Stuka. Stuka pilots were crazy. Really? You'll have to enlighten me about them a bit more. I think there's been a fair amount of drama on Twitter about that this week. Wait, oh, Razor with Badgie showing. Yeah, I saw that. Like that, and that's another reason why, like, it feels like the moment I like there are a few people's chats that I'll comfortably talk in. I think I think when it comes to the Nexus members that I feel comfortable talking in their chats, I think the only person who I feel comfortable, like, talking in their chat right now, like, openly, is Whitlock. And that's because I believe, actually, is he the only person that I've done a one-on-one collab with from Nexus? I think he might be. So it's like, people from his, like, stream know about me. So they know I'm not just trying to be, like trying to do, like, self-promote. But whenever it comes to people like Rixie or Nano or even Manon, I talk quite a lot in Manon's chats. Not as much as I would like to, though, because I think a lot of my nerves do come from being like, oh, what if they think I'm self-promoting? Also, you got this, guys! We're almost done! Let's go, last few pieces. What? Is that it? That should be it, right? Hello? Wait. Let me... wait. What? Someone got it. Someone got it. The goes here. Let's go. Yay. Scores at sea. Ooh. 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 She does it again. But yeah, no, Fuzzled, I'm the exact same. I view that way. It's like, oh, if people see that I'm a streamer and I'm raising it, and they're going to think that I'm, like, trying to, you know, get self-promotion. It says German dive bomb in World War II. I see. you guys finish it? Just did. Also, shout out to Thor, Darius, N. I'm guessing that's Ice. Icebox. Zoroastro Zervos, Lazy, TGX, Doot, Flutter Karate, Masotost, Fuzzy, Taxi, Avocado, Yummy, Cheeseburger, King James, Seal Enthusiast, Slothwell, and Doot, who is apparently the dead weight. How's Doot the dead weight? You did 50. Wild. Wild. Let's watch the replay real quick. Why does it say it was a dead weight? I don't know. It's fucked up. Ooh. Wonderful. Beautiful. Wonderful work, guys. We still have a bit left. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break real quick. I'm going to take a break to grab some food, well, I'm going to grab some drink, actually. I might grab a snack as well, but I'm going to take a quick break. We might be able to do another puzzle afterwards if you guys are still down for another puzzle. Maybe. One more puzzle? Maybe one more puzzle after this. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm just real quick, though, going to grab something to drink. So, yeah. I think I hit that last piece real good. Okay, Darius. Okay, whatever you say. That's why alt accounts are useful. Yeah, but then there's the whole thing is like, if I use an alt account, then my friends won't know I'm supporting them. So do I support my friends through my main account so they know I'm supporting them? Or do I do it through an alt account so my friends don't know I'm supporting them? Like, I don't know. Always down for more puzzles? Yeah. Gotta help a bit too. No worries, Taxi. Friend a snack? I will. I'm gonna get an ice cream. And some water. So yeah, make sure you do that. Grab some food, grab some water. Also, Doctor, I just saw your fucking Wiggly collection. Holy shit. Holy shit, your Wiggly collection is insane. Wait, let me see what Wigglies I have. Wiggly. I have 5 Wigglies. I have Mia Wiggly. I have Nox Wiggly. I have Rixie Wiggly. I have Ruri Wiggly. And I have Soma Wiggly. It was fun. It's been a while since I did a puzzle. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Yummy. Yeah, I usually do puzzles every Thursday, I will say. I usually do it with like my Zatsu stream. Like, I'll do some yapping and puzzles on the Thursday. That's my usual go-to. Because my usual Friday stream is Yakuza. But I wasn't really feeling up to Yakuza this week, especially without an announced stream. Like, I like to, if it's gameplay stuff, I want to announce it. So, yeah, what I'm going to do, gonna go real quick, grab something to eat, do whatever you need to do in this break. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay? Hello? What? Need my headphones? Y'all wanna go do drugs and make a fire when she's gone? What the hell? Fucked up! Fucked up! What do you mean scramble my tools as well? You guys are sick and twisted. Missed me already? I missed you too, Mino. Missed you too. No drugs, no drugs. Okay, I'm gonna have to confiscate your drugs, okay? Unless you have enough to share with the class. Let me get my new room up. Let's get a new little drawing up. What could I use? See, I have so many drawings that I really love, but they're a lot of the same color, or they have a background which is just the same color, which would be an issue. Oh, wait. This is cute. Okay, let me set something up for you guys. Good afternoon, Mia. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. Thanks for asking. Pretty dang good. Okay, first of all, let me go back to web. Nice, nice, nice. Let me replace this image. Quick, unthrow the tea. Yeah, bro, don't get rid of the tea. Fuck you. Give me my tea, bitch. Sorry. Give me my tea, respectable person. Where are you? Where are you? Yes. Ah, she's so big. Boink. This! We're gonna do this drawing. Super, super cute. It was done by the wonderful A4 Love Letter. Go follow them on Twitch. They stream their drawing process a lot of the time. They stream this one, actually. And it's super, super cute. It's so cute. I love it so much. Hi Zoro, hi. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak. By the way, would you mind giving me a bit of your lore? I've got to ask for a question. Oh, no worries. I'm gonna be honest. It's a bit difficult. I don't really know much of my lore about myself. It's something I want to work into. Like, if I ever do a 2.0, like, if I ever get a new outfit, I'd want to do my lore as well. But, yeah, no, basically, I used to be a blacksmith. And I used to not be in this world whatsoever. I used to be a blacksmith. My father was a blacksmith. My mother was a baker. That's how I got into doing the things I like doing, which is, you know, baking and smithing. Two of my big hobbies. But yeah, through some unknown means, I ended up getting transported into this world. And I realized that, you know, we aren't really in need of many blacksmiths nowadays. So I kind of pivoted more towards the mechanic side of things. But, you know, I think being a blacksmith is super, super fun. And I would love to go back one day. I would love to go back to being a blacksmith one day. But right now, we just need more mechanics than blacksmiths. Want to hear the joke about a Stuka pilot? I would love to. Oh, or are you going to say something? Want to hear a joke about a Stuka pilot? Oh, never mind. It would just crash and burn or something like that. But yeah, let me get the link up as well. Me knowing 3 blacksmiths personally? Really? Maybe I need to get back in the smithing market, huh? Anyway, new pins message. So anytime, I don't know why, every time I say like new, like something, 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 I think of 500 cigarettes. I like the lore, new Oshi acquired. Hell yeah. Okay, next question. Why are bees? Because I love bees. Okay, bees remind me of my home world as well. So, in my workshop, I managed to tinker up some cute mechanical bees. And that's who you guys are. Every single one of you, you were made in my workshop. You're welcome. Every single one of you was made in my workshop. You are so, so welcome. Also, let me double check the room settings for this. Disallow, disallow. Boink. What about your current stream background? It's really nice. Why, thank you. Yeah, no, the little cafe that you see, or the little, you might see a little cafe. You might see a little bar as well. Those 2 places are places that used to be a part of the academy I was in, Nexus Academy. I've mentioned before how unfortunately it was shut down and ceases to exist. However, the building still exists. So, you know, nobody needs to let the old owners know that I'm still freeloading in the academy. But that is what my background is. It's the old Nexus Academy. Just, you know, I quite like it. I grew quite attached, I might say. Looked like a nether portal before? Ooh, wait, that's cool. Nether portals are cool. I unfortunately not. Unfortunately not going to the nether. Sorry. I think I need to be put down. Also, wow, I can't see Twitch chat. There we go. I can see you guys now. The child labor workshop? No, I just do all the work myself. I mean, I was still working when I was a child, yes. Maybe there was, if there was any type of regulations in my old world, maybe my dad should have been busted for that, but regulations, schmegulations, okay? I was fine. I knew how to work that saw perfectly well. I was able to be trusted with a large weapon that was probably bigger than half my body at the time, but still. Right, so we're in the pilot's lounge after a run on London about 1941. One of the pilots motions towards the other and goes, "So this crazy fucker was 5 meters off the ground trying to strafe." And a third pilot, or is it, did I miss it? Or is it just go straight into the third pilot? A third pilot goes, "Oh, that should be fine. A fucker is a very maneuverable plane. I'm sure it's very easy to pull out." The first pilot replies, "Yeah, but the crazy fucker was flying a Messerschmitt." The second replies, "Oh, he must have learned in a Stuka." I'm too dumb to understand the joke. I understand the first one, like crazy fucker. I understand that part. Maybe I'm just dumb. But no, you guys could all work in my workshop. I pay reasonable wages, aka you get to watch stream. Smile. Well, you're clearly not a plane engineer. I am not a plane engineer. No, no, sir. You got that right. No, unfortunately, I am fascinated by planes. I must say, fascinated by them. But all in all, I don't know that much, especially when it comes to historical planes. You guys, I'm happy for you guys to enlighten me, though. Please feel free to enlighten me. Like I said, like, it's not something that I've chosen to, like, not learn because I don't want to. It's just that I don't know it. What intonation is going on here? Well, hello, Chris. The usual. You want to join in? Deal? Okay. Pleasure doing business. My brain can't handle jigsaws. See, my brain can only handle jigsaws. It is the only thing I know how to do. It is the only thing my brain can do. Ah, I've got my songs, my freaking opening song stuck in my head. What the hell? By the way, that song, my opening song, if you remember it, it's the song Waiting for a Sign by LilyPichu. If I ever one day learn how to sing, I want to cover that song so bad. I want to cover that song so bad. You guys have no idea. I love Waiting for a Sign so much. It's such a beautiful song in my opinion. And I would love to be able to cover it one day. Love, love, love to be able to cover it. Sorry, I only work in jowls on this character? Jowls? Jowls? Huh? I don't know what that means, but okay. Wait, was that by LilyPichu? Yes! Yes, it was. My opening song is a LilyPichu song. Ah! Nice. Making some good progress. Hell yeah. Who am I? I'll sleep for 100 years. Oh, well, have fun. Or are you saying, you asked me to guess who you are if you're sleeping for 100 years? Isn't that something that Sleeping Beauty did? Are you Sleeping Beauty? Good luck with the Jigsaw and cover. Thank you, JJ. I appreciate it. I'm gonna need all the good luck I can get for stuff like that. So the Fokker was a rapid response inceptor plane. It was extremely maneuverable and designed to dive down on targets from sun or cloud obscuration. I see. Huh, the more you know. See, I was trying to get the signature. I'm too stupid today. I'm stupid all the days. It's okay. Actually, I'm gonna lock this in place. There we go. This outside is locked in place. If you want to bring something to attach, you're gonna have to bring it to them. Nice. So a horse walked into a bar. The patrons are scared and confused that a wild animal entered the establishment, and so the bartender has to shoo it out. Nice. Is this like an R/place kind of thing? Not really. With place, isn't that one where, you know, whatever happens, like anyone can create anything? We're working towards doing a jigsaw puzzle together, but it is similar to our place that, you know, everyone is working towards the same thing. Like we're all working on the same palette, but the difference to our place is that we know what the outcome's going to be. We know what we're working towards. It's not like some kind of big cohesion thing where different people are working on different things and... yeah. Oh, so we can tell jokes. What's a rabbit's favorite type of soda? Root beer? Rabbit's type of... huh? A rabbit's favorite kinds of soda is root beer? Am I dumb? Don't answer that. Rabbits eat roots? Oh. I see. I see. Okay, no, I am dumb then. Okay. Glad to know, glad to know. No, my sister has rabbits. Wait, also, yeah, no, my sister has rabbits. But yeah, they're very sprightly fellas. Very, very sprightly fellas. And they eat hay and stuff. Hares are the ones that eat leafy greens. I see. Okay, I'm a bit dumb. It's okay. You guys have to excuse me. You guys have to like me because I'm dumb. That's what it's like, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, give me just one moment, guys. Just checking something real quick. Did I make my post on Twitter? I did. BRB gonna die a dramatic death and then be revived by a higher power at a crucial point of the story. That reminds me of this one meme that I used to love. And no one ever knew what I was quoting when I said it. But it was somebody who was like, they were in a classroom for some reason. And they were acting out like a dramatic scene. And they took a blow to each of their body when they went, die, die, dead. But then you were revived by the power of necromancy. And I don't know what it's from. I do not know the context. I don't want to know the context. But I fucking love that video so much. And I used to quote, and then you were revived by the power of necromancy in that exact way so often. And everyone looked at me like I was batshit insane. So, yeah. Maybe you guys can be revived by the power of necromancy. Please be patient. I'm a VTuber. Exactly. I'm not only a VTuber, I'm also British. Okay? So you have to be extra patient with me. How many pieces of this puzzle? How many pieces is this puzzle of anime gal? It is 975. Please keep your jokes to 5 words or less to me. 5 words or less means VTuber, please. I'm trying my best, okay? I really am. I'm trying my best. VTuber, British, blonde. Yeah, you see? Okay, VTuber and British, they originally cancel each other out, but then I'm also blonde. So it turns back into a positive. A positive is in like a correct statement, not as in like, it's not a positive statement, obviously, but it's a positive, grammatically speaking statement. Oh no, you're British. Oh no, no, no. Well, could you not tell by my accent? Is my accent not enough? Do we need to say, oh, indubitably. Jolly good show. Tootle pip? Triple negative? Yeah, triple negative. I'm not gonna lie, I'm too dumb to help build the Jigsaw puzzle on my back. It's okay, like I said, this is mostly just chatting stream at the end of the day. Like, this is just my time to sit here and chat with you guys. And if it just so happens that I'm doing a jigsaw puzzle in the background, so be it. Unsub, unfollow, block. We thought you were Russian. Ah, easy mistake to make, of course. Better, 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 better. I really could give some doodle pip. Really, some more doodle pip. Maybe I just start saying it more often, huh? Maybe doodle pip is more of a banger than I thought. Are we doodle pip pilled? Are we doodle pip pilled? I used to be more of a pip old chap type of gal myself, but I'm open. I'm open. Girl, you mean you don't get balls? Aww, you don't know. No, alas. It's a heartbreak I have to deal with every single day. Opinion on the letter U? I like it. I'm a big fan of the letter U. Because it's like, you know, when you say the letter U, it's like you're saying Y-O-U. And I'm a pretty big fan of you guys. Sorry. I do need to be put down. I'm so sorry. Goodness gracious. Okay, I need to move this alongside here so I can see my own picture. Oh, that bit down there is my neck. Ah, sorry, big yawn. And that's a long bit. Okay, I see it. I see it now. H is the best letter? I don't know what the best letter is. I don't know what the best letter is, at least. Oh, I don't know. Obviously, I quite like M. For Mia. And also makes a nice sound, like when you say like it kind of tingles your lips. Like that's just a cool letter. Like, do any of the other letters tingle your lips? I thought not. 75 is the best is the best letter. 37's my favorite letter. Sigmi is so cute. Ah, James, you're too kind. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Yes. My bank account's frozen the content. Oh, that's okay, Zetron. I hope your bank account becomes unfrozen, not so you can donate, but because your bank account being frozen does not sound like a thing that you'd want it to be. So, hopefully you get that resolved soon. My goodness. Red is my favorite number. Ah, see, blue is my favorite number. Blue or pink? S is also because a lot of fun words start with S. Yes, I would agree with that. I think if I had to choose my favorite letter, it would either be M or S. I think those are definitely top contenders. Yeah, oh my gosh, M&S. The UK, I don't know if it exists outside the UK, but the shop M&S. Oh my gosh, they knew all along. It was under our noses this whole time. Boss was a terrible flirting again. When will she learn? Excuse you. My flirting is so good. I could get anyone that I wanted. I just choose not to, okay? I could get a partner. I could get a partner if I wanted to. I just have to want to, okay? Doesn't mean my flirting's terrible, okay? You guys are just mean. Yeah, my flirting's not terrible. You guys are just mean. That's the hill I'm dying on. Sure, don't sure me. What not I come into high delude. They're making fun of me. Mia has very high standards, as she should. Yeah, yeah. I definitely do. No, I don't know. I didn't get a lot of wives for no reason. They love my autistic roses. The hair's gonna be so difficult. The best letter is the Hogwarts acceptance letter, which I still haven't gotten yet. I think they must have made a mistake. It's kind of bullshit. You know, I've been waiting since I was 11. Kind of bullshit. I think, you know, I thought they would have gotten it to me by now, but you know, I think they're just slacking. They're just slacking a bit, and maybe it was the pandemic, even though the pandemic wasn't happening then. I'm sure they'll get to me eventually, okay? They just misplaced it. It's fine. Why does Mia have to defend herself again? Because every day I'm on this war zone and everyone hates me. To be fair, Mia doesn't need to flirt with the wives magnetized to her. Exactly. They just, like I say, bit. I would never call a woman a bitch. I'm sorry. I can't even bring myself to say it. I'm joking. Bitches love me. To any of my wives watching this, I would never call you a bitch. You are a lovely individual. And I adore you. Thank you. Thank you. Do the pieces auto-lock? I auto-locked the border, but the rest of the pieces don't auto-lock unless they're attached to another piece. They auto-lock if they're attached to another correct piece, but they don't auto-lock when they're in the correct space of, like, the puzzle, if that makes sense. Can't spell driving under the influence without you and I. Exactly! Speaking of which, plans for tonight? I think you can be an engineer in D&D. Yeah, it's something called an artificer. Very close. Yeah, being an artificer in D&D is the closest you can be to being like a just straight up engineer. I would love to play an artificer sometimes. I'm gonna be honest, I have never played an artificer, which is crazy to me. Like as an engineer, I feel like it would be the first thing I played. But I'm used to playing like pure base game. No homebrew, no additional books. Like the games that I used to play in were just from the main book, and that was it. So I'm not used to playing anything beyond the main book, which Artificer is beyond that. But I'm not against it. I've just never really gotten the chance to. But yeah. I was going to say it checks really well. So if you're working as an engineer, you spend 8 to 10 hours a day doing brain stuff. Then when you want to turn it off and yap and puzzle when you're done for the day. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I love doing like puzzle, like jigsaw puzzles, mind puzzles, stuff like that. Even after a really, really long day, that's all I want to go back to. You summed it up perfectly for me, Gideon. Summed it up absolutely perfectly. It's like if I've had a really long day at the workshop, or if I've spent the entire day studying and I just want to do nothing. My version of doing nothing is doing puzzles. Whether, like I said, whether it's a jigsaw puzzle or whether it's a video game puzzle game. I just love doing puzzles. Love doing puzzles. You need to call your wives more affectionate terms like harpy or harlot. Okay, what about I was just gonna say, what about slag? No. No, I love my wives. I would only call them nice things. I just can't think of I couldn't think of another word for prostitute. To say it's a joke. I would never say that actually to my wives. I love them. Goodness me. Please don't tell them I said this. Jigsaw Brain, what stays running? Exactly, Beat. We stay winning. We the best music. Sorry. Can you name all of them? I could try my goddamn hardest. I'm not gonna. But I feel like I could. It's one of those things like I won't because like I just don't want to, you know. I totally could. I just don't want to. Well, you guys have fun. I'm gonna work down here a bit more. Harpy, harlot, slag, and swine. Swine is fucked up. I could never, even as a joke, call my beautiful wives a swine. Oh my goodness. I love my wife who's constantly overworking herself and barely has any time to spend with me. No! Oh, that's so sad. Tell her she needs to stop overworking herself. Overworking is a terrible, terrible pitfall to get into. Because it's one of those things where you don't realize you're doing it until you're in too deep. And then you've set yourself up with so many things you feel like you have to complete them. And then that means you have to overwork yourself more to complete what you've put on your plate. But it's definitely recoverable. I used to overwork myself. Hardcore used to overwork myself. But I slowly got better. Slowly but surely got better. It's still something I struggle with from time to time, but by far I'm doing a lot better than I was. Saying swine reminds me of that. Brother, I need oats. Yes, brother. Brother, with like the two little dots over the O. Brother. I learned to talk more as I learned to mask, which is basically learning what the normies think is abnormal by not doing that. Yeah, no, exactly. I did the opposite. I learned to talk less when I started masking, like, because I was like, I don't want people to even think that I could be a tiny bit weird, so I'm not going to give them the chance to think that I'm weird by not talking. If my thought process was, if I never talk, they'll never think I'm weird because I don't say anything. And if I don't say anything, then they can't think that anything I say is weird. Genius plan, right? It was not. It made me very, very sad. Brother, do you not see the oats are of foul origin? Are you guys okay? Like, are you guys okay? Like, I can get you more oats. I can bring more oats to the basement. A soldier who takes more than his or her share of objectives will have more than his or her share of objectives to take. That's probably something very profound. But my dumb British brain can't comprehend that right now. But yeah. Yeah, exactly what Gideon said. I'm surprisingly good at putting things into words for someone who struggled for 35 years with what's probably non-communicative autism. Yeah, no, that's a big step. Like, the fact that I know a lot of people struggle to even speak online, so if that's something you're struggling with, that is a massive step. That is awesome. No, I think a big thing is like, I think a big thing why I don't talk on people's chats is because I'm scared that people are going to think I'm weird. And especially with all the drama that's been going on recently about people saying stuff like, oh, if you say this, if you say that, you're self-promoting. Like, I feel like there's a whole nother thing I need to look out for now. So, I don't know. Another thing for me to get worried about. This is funny, so that I've pretty much told every VTuber in the chat of. Oh, gosh. Are they homing oats that cause you to move in autopilot to a location? Homing oats plus for balanced breakfast. Do not have the tracker oats. Do not eat the tracker oats. Who doesn't have weirdness? But I think I get it. Yeah, no, exactly. It's like everyone's a bit weird. Okay? We're all a bit weird. If you're living on this planet, you're a bit weird. Hate to break it to you, you're weird. If you're listening to me right now, you're weird. But we're all our own different type of weird. And I think especially as like when I was younger, people would pick up on the slight weirdness that people would have. And if your weirdness was not their weirdness, they would hone in on that, you know? But yeah. Me with ADHD. Wait, not talking was an option? Okay, yeah, no, I have the combo of I do not talk whatsoever. I like in a social situation, like I do not talk. Talking scares me. Talking scares me, so like if I'm in a social situation, I usually just don't talk. And I'm happy with that. However, the moment I start talking, I can't shut up, and I get into the thing where it's like, oh, I can't shut up now, and I just make things worse for myself because now I can't shut up. And I've said this super duper awkward thing because I didn't know how to shut up. So yeah, it's a double-edged sword, you know. I'm going to sleep. We've got work tonight. I'll leave you on for the support. Oh, thank you, Doctor. I appreciate it. And have a wonderful night's sleep. Sleep very well tonight, okay? And thank you for stopping by. As always, it's wonderful having you here, okay? Sleep well. Mia's your poorest box? Exactly. Exactly. I can't think of a better way to put it myself. Or Pandora's yap. My dad's probably also autistic. He was called to a parent-teacher conference when I was in kindergarten. Teacher says he barely ever talks. I think there might be something wrong with him. My dad looks at teacher and deadpan goes, he talks all the time at home. Maybe he just doesn't like you. That's what happened with my... That's exactly what happened with my teachers. They were like, Mia doesn't talk. And they were like, well, at home, she can't shut the fuck up. This bitch runs her mouth at home. But no, I that bluntness is definitely a sign. Based dad, it really is. But yeah, maybe that is a sign. Who knows? You need an autism whisperer? Someone that can nudge you when you're rambling on? Ah. No, that would be useful. Maybe I do need an... Maybe you guys can be my autism whisperers. How about that? Would you guys be down for the job? If I'm ever in a collab... that I'm streaming my perspective of, then you guys can nudge me and be like, hey Mia, you've been talking for a while now, gal. And I'll be like, oopsies, my bad. And then I'll shut up. Mia hits us with a God of War execution, but instead of dying, she took us for 5 hours. And you know what? It's an unskippable ad. It's an unskippable cutscene, baby. Not an unskippable ad. It's an unskippable cutscene. I was blowed for showing feelings? Yeah, no. Kids are fucking brutal, man. Same thing happened to me. Fucking sucks. All we can do at this point, though, is just move on and be better. Because the best revenge is becoming a better person despite everything you went through. Become the person that they didn't want you to be. Unskippable ad. My entire stream is just one big unskippable ad. you come into the stream originally because you see a cute little, not to toot my own horn or anything, but you see a cute little face, and then boom, you're stuck here now, and I will teach you about all my interests. Sorry, stuck my head, get out my head. Sorry, I don't know why I've got the opening song stuck in my head so badly, but I don't think it's getting out there anytime soon. It's well and truly in there. Oh well. Yapper for real? Yeah, and you know what? I'm proud of it. I love being a yapper. Some people don't, and that's understandable. Like, some people don't like yapping. For me, though, I love yapping. That's why I do so many Zatsu streams. It's because I just love talking, and especially talking to you guys. Like, this is some of like my favorite time. Like, I really just enjoy straight yapping with you guys. And the only reason I don't do this more often or do my yapping streams for longer is actually because of my back. I've talked before about how I have quite a bad back injury, but I don't know if I've talked about how it affects me. One of the ways that my back injury really badly affects me is that I can't sit down for more than an hour without starting to experience pain. So right now, my back is in indescribable amounts of pain. But at the same time, I want to keep talking. And I doubt that's going to change anytime soon. I love my yapping. I really, really love my yapping. But at the same time, I do need to be wary about that, which is why sometimes in longer streams, like, I will take a break so I can, like, literally just stand up and walk around. But yeah, otherwise I would do these more often. Go for a fucking walk right fucking now. I will after stream. Once this jigsaw puzzle is complete, I will end stream and I'll go for a walk. Why are you sitting? Because I can't stand up in stream. I don't have enough room in my desk for a standing desk. I don't have enough space in my room for a standing desk is what I meant to say. So yeah, right now it's more of a I'll just sit down, I'll grin and bear it more. Because I love doing this. I love this. So why would I stop, you know? Like, yeah, sure it hurts, but like, I'll be fine. Also, hi, Nadaline. Hi, a beautiful name, by the way. Is it lower or upper back that hurts? Lower. Lower. But it's, yeah. Wait, I need to look up which vertebrae. Wait, the vertebrae names. I forgot which part I injured. It was my... Gotta shut the T down. I believe it's my T12? I believe it was my T12 that I injured. Or maybe it was either okay, it was either my T12 or L5. No, it was T12. It was T12. So right at the bottom of my... No, it was L5, maybe. I remember it was the bottom of like a section. So it's either my T12 or my L5 that I injured. Let me actually double check this real quick. Me says my shrimp. Why does my back hurt? No, I don't shrimp. I don't shrimp. I actually forgot what part of it it was. You know what? Maybe I look up now. T12 is lower mid back. It might be my T12 then. Why am I more worried about your health than you? I don't know. That seems to be an ongoing thing. Back to 9 to 5. Have fun with the puzzle, me and gang. No worries. Have fun with your 9 to 5. I guess. Have fun as much as you can. Let me see if I can find a email from my doctor. Let me see if I can find a note from my doctor about what it was, because I kind of forgot. That's my sick note. Don't mind me, guys. I sprained my lower back twice in 2 sections. Never a fun thing to have that. Ooh, that sounds painful. Painful. Oh, it's in French. I forgot. T12. Yes. Yes, they gave me T12. I'm gonna get my account on Frozen as fast as I can. That's a priority. No, like I said, I don't have enough. Unfortunately, I don't have enough space in my room for a standing desk. Wait, maybe no, because my monitor's too big. My monitor's too tall. I might have to like draw out my room or take a photo of my room for you guys to show you what it's like. Because it's difficult to explain, but it's tricky. Wait, this art is so cute. Yes, it was done by the wonderful A4 Love Letter. Right, you can see their handle right here. Make sure to go check them out. They do stream their art over on Twitch sometimes. Very, very talented artist. Ooh! Oh, that was such a good sound. I imagine to come over right now. Didn't sit a lot while you're working. I picture an engineer spending a lot of time at a desk drawing blueprints. I work in a workshop, so I'm on my feet quite a lot for work. But yes, on my downtime as well, I do spend a lot of time sitting down. I've been, you know, I've looked at the courses that you can get, but it's more of a because it's so close to the bottom of my back, it's more of an issue with me. I need to do like physiotherapy and certain workouts and exercises. This is why a while ago I used to do some like yoga streams. I used to do that. I stopped doing that though. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I need to hold myself accountable. The only reason I don't anymore is because you wouldn't be able to pick up on my face tracking. Because my webcam is in a very specific place, and if I was to do stuff like that, and well, unless I got enough money to turn 3D. Unless I got enough money to turn 3D, then I just wouldn't be able to be tracked while I do that. I would just have to be a talking PNG. Well, a rigid back brace would definitely help you with your injury. Maybe I actually had one when I first injured it. I got that for free, which was very, very good because it was just it was a necessity for me. But yeah, maybe it's something I'll look more into. You gotta shut the beat too. I'm trying to figure out where this motherfucker goes. Oh, found it. Like I said, your designs take the weight of your upper body around the spine directly from the ribcage to the hips. It will change your life with the injury you described. I see. Well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll look after myself more. I'll still watch that Not Gonna Lie Sounds Fire. Really? Well, maybe I will. Sorry, I think I worry about stuff like that people wouldn't enjoy it because, like, I know a lot of people like looking at me in a I don't want to sound like I'm being vain, but I know that some people just like seeing my face. Which, by the way, very, very much appreciate. But I also want to make sure that people are still enjoying it, you know? It looks like a whalebone corset with metal rods. Yeah, no, I have one that is exactly like that. You're chilled, so it's fine. I'm glad. I'm glad. It's something I might ask about more. Maybe I'll do member streams. Like I was saying how I want to do another member stream. I was actually thinking about doing a member stream. Not tomorrow, but the day after, on Sunday. I think I will. And maybe I'll talk more about that kind of stuff there. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. Not sure. There, maybe? Nice. Happy and angry. I beat 10, I remember one. I'm being and I'm not beat 7. I'm beat 12 and boys 12. Girl, you wanna shut the B12. You do face cam? I've done hand cams before. Obviously my face cam is on right now. I am what you see. That is me. The only time I'll ever upgrade from this would be if, like I said, if I was to one day become 3D, if I was able to get a 3D model. That'd be pretty cool to do. But yeah. So you have that thing where your doctor would make your back not hurt, your actual doctor, but you're not wearing it. Well, I didn't have to wear it. I was only supposed to wear it for 6 months. So I did. And now I don't wear it anymore. My doctor told me I didn't have to. My doctor told me I didn't. That it wasn't recommended to wear longer than 6 months. Because it actually caused me some complications as well. Like it's caused me some complications with my legs. Because for wearing it for such a long period, it caused the muscles in my legs to tense up. And now I have less well, I have almost all the flexibility in my legs back than I used to. But for a very solid while, I didn't have my legs lost like all flexibility. And it's not like, oh, you know, I can put my leg above my head now, but I used to do stuff like that. Like I used to do ice skating, and that was a big thing for me, is to be flexible so I could do the cool things. But it wasn't even just that. It was like it would be painful to me to even like bend down and pick things up off the ground. So yeah, I stopped wearing it just so I could figure out that issue first. Whoa, she's cute. What, the drawing? Yeah, she is cute. I wonder, oh my gosh, she's so cute. I wonder who she is. It's so crazy. Oh my gosh. I think at the end of the day, most people just watch basically anything you post because they enjoy your personality and how you interact with chat. So a lot of people would watch the yoga stream, if that makes sense. And that does board, actually. That does make a lot of sense. I think, once again, it's getting to terms with the fact that people actually like watching me. Like, that is something that I still struggle to believe. It's still something that I struggle to even come to terms with, but I mean, I am truly, truly grateful. It's just something that as like my self-conscious self is just like, people like want to watch me? Like, what the fuck? It's a strange feeling, but a welcome one, if that makes sense. I want to eat the puzzle pieces. No! No eating the puzzle pieces, Noon. I specifically said in my title, stop eating the pieces, okay? No eating jigsaw puzzle pieces in my stream, okay? Thank you. Goodness, goodness. If you're gonna be here, you're gonna respect the rules. And that means keeping them out your mouth. Can I eat them after stream? fine. If there are any leftover pieces, you can eat them off the stream. When you have to go to the hospital, though, don't blame me. That is a entirely you problem. Can we eat chess pieces? Yes. Eating chess pieces is always okay. Especially if it means you can win faster. Just don't get caught, okay? Maybe try wearing the back brace when you're sitting on doing something you know will hurt your back, but not all the time. Maybe. You know what? That's actually a good idea. Maybe I'll try that out. Thank you, Gideon. You always chill and fun. It makes for a good time to de-stress making this possible. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad, and I hope you can. I hope that's what I want this to be. I want this to be a time to de-stress. That's why I like my yapping streams, is because for me, my yapping streams are a time for me to de-stress. I spend a lot of the time in the workshop. I do like talk and consult people, and a lot of the stuff that I do is talking to people that I maybe, you know, don't particularly want to talk to, or maybe make me a tad bit angry. Because, like, I can't get along with everyone in this world, and sometimes you get, you know, if you ever worked in customer service, sometimes you just get the customers that they think they know everything. They think they know everything, and they make it your problem, you know? So, after a day of dealing with people like that, being able to come back and just talk to you guys, it's a really nice respite, if that's the right word to use. Love the taste of cardboard. No! Do not eat the pieces. Hello, hi Arik, hi. My grammar's so messed up right now. It's okay. You were doing your essay. I don't blame you. You put all your brain power into writing your essay. And that's the main thing. What's the nicest customer experience you've ever had? I don't think I have a story about like an overtly really, really nice customer. But I've had ones who, when I first started working at the workshop, my favorite customers are the ones that were just patient with me. I have them to thank for like making me not quit my job. But I think when it comes down to it, I don't think I have a specific customer story when I was like, oh, this one customer was like super duper nice. It was more just like the customers that would just be patient with me because, you know, I was new there. I mean, I was new in this world, man. Of course it was going to take a while for me to get used to just doing a job. So yeah, no, those customers who are patient with me, I do have to thank. You wanna shut the B12. I'm surprised you remember me doing my essay, not gonna lie. Of course I would remember, silly. Getting along with Mia Fenimore should be the litmus test for an EU citizenship. If you don't get along well with me, you're not allowed in the country. Only friends. That's a new testing for coming into the UK. You have to pass the vibe check. I have to like you. I have to like you. If I don't like you, you're not allowed in the country. That's just the way it works. Nah, I'm going through other Brits. No! Please. Please be nice to me. Does the different color pieces taste different for each other? Sometimes. I don't know. That is a question. That's the answer. The answer to that question is something I would only know if I was to eat puzzle pieces, and I do not eat puzzle pieces. The answer is I don't know because I don't eat puzzle pieces. Pretty good save there, huh? You wanna shut the B12. Puzzles are frustrating? No, they're relaxing. I guess some people find puzzles frustrating, and I do understand that. I do understand when people say puzzles are frustrating. I completely understand where you're coming from. I get it. Sometimes puzzles can be frustrating. You're right. But for me, puzzles are the exact opposite of frustrating. I love puzzles. And they're super, super relaxing for me. Super duper relaxing for me. Wait. Oh, I'm a genius. I did it. Yellow is my favorite piece. We have a lot of yellow pieces here because of my hair, but they're getting put in quick, so you need to hurry up. I mean, you need to slow down. Don't put them in your mouth. I'm giving mixed messages, but don't put them in your mouth. Sandwich with some lettuce. No! No! None. Zero. Zilch. Nada. Goodness. Can't go wrong with using the yellow ones. I give up. I am a broken woman. I'm a hollow shell of my former self. Best customer experiences when they know what they want, come in, get it, don't try to haggle over the price and leave. Yes, 100%. It's like I don't have an overtly someone who was like overtly a good customer or someone who was overtly a bad customer. It's just I've had good customers and I've had bad customers. I can't remember their faces. I can't remember what they did that was good or bad. I just know that they were. I once worked in sales, not fun. Yeah, no, not for the faint-hearted. I will be eating all the yellow ones as soon as you turn around, but I won't turn around then. I'll stay looking at you the entire time. I'll keep my beady yellow eyes placed directly on your noggin. Best way to repair a broken woman? Chocolate. 100%. Also, when we talk about repairing women, I would never fix a woman. I think women are perfect the way they are. If you're a woman, my DMs are open. I joke, I jest. No, because you shouldn't fix people. You should make them become the people they want to be. Work towards that. Women are real? Huh. Do you think I was a guy? Do you think I was just like a really convincing femboy? Yes! I mean, well, last time I checked I was real. I think. Yeah, last time I checked I was real. My spelling, it's okay. The best way to the best way to repair a broken woman is yellow puzzle pieces. Well, that's what we're doing right now. We're repairing me, a broken woman, with yellow puzzle pieces. Makes you really think, huh? Huh. Sorry, I'm locked in now. I'm trying to find where these fucking people. Oh, I mean, haha. I love puzzles, and they don't make me angry at all. Trying to find where this piece goes, though. There we go. Nice. Figment of chat's imagination. Maybe so. Mia Fenimore. Oh, holy shit. Wait, that's so true. It's like when Manon called me Manon when Manon was making the guy version of herself. I became Mike Fenimore. I became Mike Fenimore. It was just it was how I progressed. It was my next evolution. Oh, you mean Manon? I do. Evening, Mia. Hello, Mars. Hi. I'd like a chance to try to help you with your back. Honestly, I feel bad for people when they're not feeling well or hurting, but that's very sweet of you. Thank you. I think the main thing for me is to get physiotherapy and also to maybe... Okay. The issue I have is that the way I would be able to feel better immediately would be to not stream. Or would be to stand up while I stream. But I can't stand up while I stream. That's not something I can do. I don't have the space to be able to, like, like, I would have to, okay, I'd be able to stand up while I stream, but I won't be able to see my camera. Or, like, I wouldn't be able to see my screen. It's just one of those things where if I want to do one thing, I have to get rid of 2 other things to accomplish it, you know? So it's definitely something that I could do and work towards being better, but it's also something that is more in the future for me, I think. Because there are just some things that aren't achievable for me right now. But I can work towards that point. Let me see this. There we go. I remember this one time I gave my friend a small existential crisis because I somehow convinced her that she's an AI I made since we're studying AI engineering. Sorry, Vinny. That's fucked up. What do you mean you did that? That's sick and twisted. What do you mean? How do you accidentally do that to somebody? That sounds like psychological warfare. Why are people talking about women's rights and never women's wrongs? I talk about women's wrongs. I love women. Both their women's rights and their women's wrongs. I will always support women. I love my women. Girl, you wanna shut the B12. I didn't think she'd fall for it. Oh, that's rough, buddy. That's rough. I hope she forgave you. I don't think I could forgive someone that did that to me. Are you kidding me? That's sick and twisted. It's sick and twisted, I tell ya. And I think it would give me trust issues for the rest of my life. Oh, so where are the other hair pieces? Oh well. The background's good because even though it seems to be a lot of the same color, it's a very nice gradient. So you can usually see around where pieces are going to fit in. Okay, this piece is from around here then. See? Nice and easy. Girl. She did, we just didn't talk much since we're both hella busy. Ah, fair enough, fair enough. Mention a thing women does wrong that you like. Trick question. Trick question. Women can't do anything wrong. Ladies, let me reiterate, my DMs are open. No, I think everyone can do right and wrong. It's not a gender thing. Everyone can do right and wrong. But I just like making the joke. It's funny. It's funny. Also, the hair's done. Let's go. Sorry I gave you an eating disorder. It was for the memes. Yeah, no, it's fucked up. That's what I'm saying. Psychological warfare will not be tolerated in my chat. Okay? No gaslighting me because I will fall for it, okay? You can't gaslight me in chat because I will fall for it. And you'll feel real bad about it. Oh, you'll feel real bad about it. Considering you see you're autistic, I think you might be reluctant to get a deep tissue massage of any kind. It involves being in the same room with another person with their hands on you the whole time. Whoa, buddy. Yeah, no, I get that. I've never had a massage before, and I feel like I would be terrified to get one. Yeah, it's like, what do you mean I have to undress in front of a stranger and then they put their hands on me? Especially for, like, my lower back. Like, don't touch there. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I feel like I couldn't have something like that because I'd be too stressed about it that I wouldn't be able to relax. And then it wouldn't work because I wouldn't be relaxed at all. I'd just be tense the entire time. I don't know. I don't know, though. Nice answer. Thank you. E-girls or eye ladies? I like my eye ladies. I like my eye ladies. I don't want them too young. I like my eye ladies. Ouch, yeah. I never employ psychological warfare upon you meet. It goes against my general philosophy in life. No challenge, no rewards. Thank you. Yeah, because like I said, if you do want to employ psychological warfare on me, like I said, it would, I'm telling you right now, it would work. Okay? And if you still employ psychological warfare on me after me saying that, then you're just, it's like taking candy from a baby. You know that you can do it. I just told you right now that it would work on me. And you still did it just because you could? Wow, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. You knew it was working me and then you did it. It's like taking candy from a baby and that's sick and twisted. Okay, eye ladies nuts in your face. Thor, you're getting banned. Thor, you're getting banned. You're getting banned, Thor. You're getting banned. You're getting banned. Okay. Everyone say goodbye to Thor. Bye-bye. You were a valuable member of this community, but no longer. Bye-bye, Thor. Bye-bye. Say goodbye to your loved ones. God fucking damn it. God damn it. You asshole. Oh, you're the worst. You're the worst. You're actually the worst. You're actually the worst. That's horrible. Horrible, horrible, man. Psychological warfare, go! Did you know that cats turn into dogs when they grow up? Huh? I can't tell if this is like an actual like weird scientific thing you're about to tell me, or if you're saying like the most outlandish claims just so you can psychologically warfare me. That's the issue. Like, I don't know if it's something like, oh, when people say like, oh, we all start out as women, which is true. When you're developed in the womb, everyone starts out as a woman. And then you develop to maybe not be, or maybe be. Who knows? Mods, splay the gore of his profane foam across the stars. Exactly. What they said. what they said. Is that not there? No. Also, I really like you, and most of the setup shit is highly destructive. I wouldn't hurt someone I like. Oh, well, that's very sweet. No, I wouldn't want to hurt someone I like either. That's fucked up. On this episode of How Fucked Up Is Fucked Up, that's fucked up. Why is it stuck in my head? Oh my gosh, I keep getting the most random freaking things stuck in my head. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Ah! Sorry. I'm so normal actually. I'm being really normal about this. I'm sorry. And I'm definitely not going a bit insane. You would need an old foreign woman to give you a back massage, one that doesn't understand or listen to your complaints / screams. Exactly. Exactly. See, you get it. Maybe. I don't know. They sound expensive. Massages sounds expensive, and I don't have massage money. Bro, I somehow inhaled and choked on a tiny spider. I have no idea where it came from. Ooh, gross. Ooh, no. See, I quite like spiders. I will stand here and say I quite like spiders. I like spiders. I think they're cute. I would love a pet spider. I think they're adorable. But the thought of a spider being somewhere where I don't know it is, that gives me the heebie-jeebies. It's the same with any animal. It's not just spiders. Like, I'm not scared of spiders. I'm just scared of things not being where they're meant to. You know? I'm just gonna move that way. But yeah, I don't know if I make sense when I say stuff like that. I think I do. I should make sense. Maybe that's a bit of a cope. Maybe I sound like I'm coping, but I should make sense. Because I make sense to myself, so yeah. I'm 5 tax brackets too low to think about massages. No, exactly. You and me both, buddy. You and me both. Like, whenever I think of massages, I think, oh, rich people. Like, only rich people. In my mind, only rich people get massages. Like I said, I had physiotherapy because it was, you know, we get free healthcare, and that was part of my healthcare. Because the injury that I sustained was one that, like, medically needed physical therapy. So I just got it. But if like, I can't imagine, oh my gosh, I can't imagine, like, paying for physical therapy. Oh. Ooh. Any animal you're afraid of? I don't think so. Maybe, like, poisonous or venomous ones. Like, the ones that scare me are the animals that can just kill you without, like, taking a second thought. Like, those types of jellyfish that are so, like, deadly that you get stung once and you're just a goner. Like, you're just gone. Like, that's it. Like, that scares me. The fact, like, the thought of just suddenly dying and there being nothing you can do about it, that terrifies me. So those animals that are able to do that, yeah, that's scary, but it's less of the animal and it's more of, like, the fear that animal, like, the consequences that animal brings, you know? If that makes any sense at all. It's less of the animal, more of the consequences. What about snakes? Would you also be down to have one as a pet? Yes! I love snakes. I wanted one when I was younger. I wanted a boa constrictor specifically. I wanted a boa constrictor so bad. But my parents said, Mia, if you get a boa constrictor, if you ever go away to university, which I wasn't at that age at the time, they were like, Mia, if you ever go away to university, we will not look after it. The snake will die. And you won't see it again. And I was like, you know what? Understandable. Because my family don't like snakes. And they've made that very, very clear. So they were like, hey, if you ever went away to a place where you weren't able to take the snake, you would have to find someone to look after that snake. Otherwise, the snake would die. Sorry. So I was like, you know what? That is too much responsibility for me right now. I don't have snake babysitter money. So I just put that thought to the back of my mind and I never really touched it again. You put a snake in a shelter or something? Yeah, but I wouldn't want to. Like I said, my empathy, I'm a very empathetic person. And if, like, I'm extremely empathetic towards inanimate objects, it's no difference to, it's even worse, or it's even more amplified towards living creatures. So, yeah, no, I could not do that. If I have an animal, I have that animal. That animal is, you know, mine to look after, and I will look after it as much as I can. What's fun is learning to train a snake. You can train snakes? Wait, that's so cool. I want to train a snake. I'd love to train a snake. Are you kidding me? That sounds awesome. Oh, man. Oh, you're going to get me back into wanting a snake now. My parents are going to... Oh, my gosh. My parents are going to hate you guys. Scorpions scare me because the previous tenant of the house that I live in said that he woke up with a scorpion in his bed one day. All reptiles terrify me, not gonna lie, they're scaly. Oh, see, I want to be the dragon. If I had to choose one animal to get as a pet, I have a cat right now. People that don't know, I have a wonderful cat. His name is Chino. I love Chino. Chino is the light of my life. He is my baby. He is my beautiful, beautiful, precious boy. I would protect Chino with my life. I will protect Chino with my life. He is my absolute angel. And I love him. But if I was to get a pet apart from my beautiful, beautiful baby boy Chino, it would be a bearded dragon. I love bearded dragons, and I actually almost got a bearded dragon. I almost had a bearded dragon. The only reason I don't have a bearded dragon is because of the lockdown. The only reason is because of the lockdown. Because what happened is I was literally looking for a bearded dragon. I almost got one. Lockdown happened, and the pet sanctuary where I was going to get it from, because they taken like abandoned animals and they had a bearded dragon there. And the only reason I don't have a bearded dragon right now is because that place shut down for COVID. Like, they weren't able to stay open during COVID. And yeah. But even after COVID, you know, became not a thing, I had moved away at that point, and my place of stay didn't allow bearded dragons. So well, it didn't allow pets. It wasn't specifically bearded dragons, it didn't allow pets. So I had to move on from that dream. Maybe one day though. I still have dreams that one day I will own a bearded dragon. I hope. But not for a while at least. If dragons existed, I would become a vagabond just to find one and try to tame it. I would most likely get burnt to a crisp, but it'd be worth it. Oh, 100%. 100%. Are you kidding me? That is a risk everyone should be willing to take. I tend to have exotic pets just come to me. Oh, lucky. Lucky. I wish I had that kind of luck. We don't really get many exotic pets over in the UK, though. The UK isn't exactly known for being an exotic place, you know? So I've had owls in my barn. I've had a weird species of mine. I've had a weird species of mice. I've had about 50 barn and garage cats. Oh my goodness. You are living the dream. Wow. At least my dream. That might not be your dream, but that is my dream. That's so cool. Does Mia know I just finished it? I'll just Mia Fenimore fan art. Oh no. I'm so scared. Oh, I'll check it out. I'll check it out after stream, maybe. Oh, I'm terrified. I'll check it out. Yeah, no, you know what? I'll check it out after stream. I'm genuinely horrified as to what you've created. Like, I'm fearful. I'm fearing the worst right now. Let me see if I can find where you go. There we go. Nice. Put it on your thing. Oh, Inaria, hi. Put it on your throne. I'm not gonna put a bearded dragon on my throne. I'm not gonna put a beardy on my throne. That seems like morally. That seems morally fucked up. I lived with a kangaroo for 6 months. We learnt to wrestle. What? What the fuck? Why does everyone get cool stories like this? And I just have ones where it's like, yeah, I almost had a bearded dragon, but you know, global pandemic. Man. But no, beardies are expensive. Bearded dragons are very expensive. My goodness. Especially, it's not, well, beardies themselves aren't really expensive, but the maintaining of them is. Because they have to have their well, not even little, they have to have their big terrariums. And they have to have their heating and all that. My gosh. A lot of work. I believe the Beeakery can afford to crowdfund a bearded dragon and all the stuff he needs for it. And Naria, you are a terrible influence because I'm genuinely contemplating it. This is... you're the worst because I'm genuinely contemplating this now. I'm like, no, because I live with my family. My family didn't sign up to live with a bearded dragon. But then again, they did. During COVID, my family were like, yeah, you can get a bearded dragon. And my sister has rabbits. Okay, the way it works is Chino is a family pet. Chino belongs to all of us. Chino, my kitty cat, he is everyone's pet. In this house, we all look after Chino. Chino is Chino. He's not anyone's pet. However, my sister has rabbits. They're not a family pet. It is my sister's. My sister specifically owns rabbits. I don't have any pets. I don't own any pets. Oh, wait, my face is complete. Let's go. I don't have a pet. If she gets rabbits, I should get a bearded dragon. You know what, Anaria? You're a genius. In Mia, we trust. Yes, yes. I can definitely be trusted. Ah, sorry. You can take it. I kept stealing that person's piece. I'm so sorry, whoever that was. Having a pet owl seems cool. Too bad we can't own them here. I've seen, like, owls in, like, bird shows. Like, I used to, like, there was this bird show that I saw when I was younger. Really, really cool how people can train owls so well. But, yeah. Yeah, the bearded dragon is just going to be in a little clear box. It won't take up much space, promise. Yeah, definitely. Definitely won't have to get like a several feet big aquarium or terrarium or anything like that. No, sir. No, sir. That could not be me. Sorry, I just hit my microphone. We used to have some bearded dragons. They're really cool. They passed away from the old age a year or two back though. Oh no, I'm sorry, dude. That's the worst thing about animals. The thing I hate about pets is that you love them so deeply and so beautifully, and then they go and fucking die on you, like fucking assholes. Like I've talked about it a bit briefly before. Chino, my little kitty cat, used to have a brother, but he passed away when he was much younger, like about maybe when he was 6 or 7. And it was he either had a heart attack or got poisoned by something. So, like, we think he either, like, ate something he wasn't supposed to and got poisoned, or he got startled by something and had a heart attack. We think it was likely the startled one, because he ran into us to see us first before he passed. Which was, like, it was a kind of bittersweet moment, because he passed, like, while I was there stroking him. So it was nice that he came to see us in his last moments, but still, fucking asshole. What a bitch. But oh well. Pets are so rude for dying on you. My hamsters try to escape as well. Well, no matter how big or fun or big their enclosure was, they always try to run away. Exactly. And it's like, I don't know. It's like I don't know. It hurts. It sucks. Hello, Mia. What's the app now? Serious, fun, or freaky? I don't know. Serious and fun. So I'm being sad now. I'm thinking about Chino's brother. Also, we've almost done with this puzzle. And once I've done with this, I will go. Because I actually, speaking of Anaria, I have a collab with her tonight. And I need to make sure I have my alcohol. I actually have my alcohol ready. It's just the mix that I need. I want to have them. Sorry, dude. I need to get the mixer because I don't want to get too drunk. So I need to go and buy that. But yeah, lots of pizzas. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, James. Come on, Icebox. Come on. You know you want to put the pieces in. James, Ice. Oh, there's one. And there's the other. Let's go. I helped today. Hell yeah. Oh, who's that? Oh, who's that? Oh, I don't mean to brag or anything, but I totally am bragging. But no, thank you, Mars. We win. I'm planning on drinking soju Sprite for the collab. I haven't drank anything for months since I gave up alcohol for Lent. I see. I just, like I said, I think people think I drink way more than I do. But I really don't. So it's been a while since I drank as well. And I am a lightweight. That is a big thing about me, is I am a massive, massive lightweight. So yeah, no, I definitely have to be a lot more careful when it comes to how much I consume. So I'm going to be mixing. Dead weight? Why I never. King James. The audacity. Anyways, thank you so much to Thor, Lazy, Zoro, Doot, Watercat, Icefox, N, Fuzzy, Arik, Nyadaline. Oh, Nyadaline twice. Ooh. Sword, Mars, TJX, King James, and Boards. Even though King James, I'm sorry, you were the dead weight. I don't know what it chooses the dead weight out of, but apparently you were. Oh. Oh. Wow. So beautiful. So, so beautiful. Anyways, let me close this down. Let me go over here. And yeah, not bad for helping someone while I work, I guess. Oh, of course, of course. I drink as much as the budget allows. Yeah, so I still have my... Okay, my alcohol... Slight spoiler alert. My alcohol of tonight is... right here. It is my rum. It's the rum that I got off of Throne a while ago. It is vanilla and black cherry spiced rum from Kraken. It is delicious, and I'm gonna enjoy it so much. Is the puzzle a Twitch game? No, it's just a regular website. It's called Jiggy. Jiggy.fun. Yeah, top 3, let's go. Yeah, let's go. What's it like being with the rabbit? The rabbits are cute. The rabbits are cute. I pull up with them for my sister. The fact that we even kind of coordinated and saying, yeah, you were. For me, I generally don't drink, so it doesn't take a lot for me. I'm the exact same, Gideon. People think I'm an alcoholic because... Okay, this is the issue. People think I'm an alcoholic because whenever I get drunk on stream, whenever I drink on stream, I get drunk. Like, I get drunk. But that's not because I'm an alcoholic. It's just because I'm a massive lightweight. So, yeah. Have you owned any other pets before, Mia? Yes! Oh, well, I had cats before. So me and my family, we only rescue cats. We don't buy pets, we rescue pets. We never buy pets, we always rescue. And we did rescue 2 cats a while ago, when I was much, much younger. But they unfortunately passed. One passed before he was 1 year old, and one made it to his first birthday before having to be put down. It was really unfortunate. It was nothing that we did, but it was unfortunately a case of they were brothers and they had a really rare genetic disease that affected them both since they were both brothers. And it just made them in constant pain, unfortunately. But I also, when I was younger, I had a Great Dane. My family had a Great Dane. I don't remember the Great Dane. My family had a Great Dane, but I was too young to remember. It was my parents before they had me, and then, you know, along I came. So yeah, there was a Great Dane as well. He was a very, very sweet boy, and there are photos of me as a baby with him. But apart from that, I've only owned, like, I guess you could say these were animals. Is like I brought up tadpoles into like frogs, and I've brought up caterpillars into butterflies, but then I let them free afterwards. They weren't like a long time pet, you know? So I don't know if those count. But yeah, mostly cats for me. Mostly cats. See you later. See you guys later. Enjoy the rest of the day. Oh, bye, lazy boy. Bye-bye. Oh, how much you basically let everyone else do the work while you're idle? I see, I see. Trains me for the hair pieces. Put like 20 in place for before any of the connections. Dang, dudes. Look at you go. Me as a druid at this point? No, I'm not a druid. I just like my animals. I really, really like my animals. When I lived with my mum, she'd get cats all the time, but the cat would tend to become more my cat than hers because I would know more about how to train a cat. I see. I gotcha. Yeah, with me, it's like we have family pets. I don't have a pet myself because I'd be scared, you know, I'm nervous. It's so much responsibility. So much responsibility. Also, congrats, you triggered my rare non-talking mood. Only happens when I'm focused and chilled out, so thanks. Oh, I'm glad. I was gonna say, is that a good thing? But no, if it's because you're chilled out, I'm very, very glad. I am gonna end stream in a sec though, because I said after I was done with that puzzle, I would end stream. We've been going for what now? Oh, 3.5 hours. Pretty dang good going, if I do this to myself. We'll find someone to raid into. Let me have a look-see. Let me find someone. So many people playing Oblivion, my goodness. Okay, I think I'm gonna raid into Aisha. She is playing some Holocure at the moment. She is a good friend of mine though, and I'm sure you guys would love her. She has a beautiful accent as well, which is definitely not a big reason why I'm sending you over to her, because I think she has a beautiful accent. It's not because I think she's beautiful, and I think... No, what? That's crazy. Anyways. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourself today. Also, Zoe, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Hive Mind. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know if it's the cat when I was interested in the cat would just camp on my computer chair hoping I'd give it a slight bit of attention. I see. I see. That's how it usually goes, huh? Stay safe, you too, boards. And yeah, thank you for everyone for joining me today. I really appreciate it. On that bombshell, though, I am going to say goodbye. Make sure you look after yourself, whether you're lurking or chatting, whether you're new here or returning, whether you joined near the end or stayed for the entire thing, whether you puzzled with us or just watched. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate you guys. Look after yourself and stay safe, okay? Appreciate you guys. I'll put the raids message in chat. I'll find someone to raid into over on Twitch as well. But I'll put the raids message in chat if you want to join in the raid. Then make sure you put this in chat to show your union. Thank you, Mia. No worries, Naria. I will see you in a couple of hours. But yeah, no, unfortunately, I can't stream my perspective for the collab tonight because it is going to be a bit too late for me to stream over on Twitch. Might be able to stream it on YouTube, but I'm not exactly certain though. Thank you, no worries. Okay, no, I'll say goodbye to everyone. But no, thank you so much to everyone for joining me. And yeah, bye Naria, bye Mars, bye Board, bye Icefox, who else? Bye Liveport, bye Deets, bye, sorry, I never know how to pronounce it. Is it Prield? Maybe? Well, thank you. Bye Zora, bye Darth, bye Gideon. Bye Harlos, bye Taxi, bye Maslow, bye Lynx, bye everyone. And thank you to everyone that joined me today. I have had an absolute blast. But from me, it is good morning. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye everyone. Oh, on Twitch also, I'm going to raid into Reverie. Okay. Bye everyone. Let me get this. Okay, yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow. I have a collab tomorrow. But if you want the next regular stream, is it going to be Sunday or Monday? Okay, sorry. Bye-bye. I'm unmuted. Sorry.